Hello, hello, hello. Kansek here, back with another Genshin Impact live stream. I'm just doing an audio test, so give me a moment. Oh yeah, all right. So we're just doing a normal live stream, the typical whatever you would expect from this channel. I mean, I don't really know what else to live stream for Genshin. I mean, I could do questing, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to find time for a live stream. At least for me, it's just kind of difficult because sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I'm just in the mood to live stream. And other times it's like I just want to do something. I just want to play the game and not even think about streaming. It's just how I feel sometimes. Sometimes I mean, yeah. At last, I do the Abyss. It's just that it's also kind of different to do it. You know, like actually stream it. Because I did the last phase, but I just didn't feel like streaming it, so I don't really know what else to say. It's just a different experience when you have to actually live stream it. It's like on top of finding the right time for it, it's a little awkward. Well, if anything, we're here now. Well, there's nobody really here. I guess that's expected to be expected of my live streams. Not really going to be expecting anybody to come by, but yeah. Anyway, have to say I'm not the biggest fan of Chamber 9, Floor 9, Chamber 3. That one's just disgusting. I didn't even do that correctly. Dear goodness gracious. Whatever. You disgusting. You know what it is. Nobody likes it. And I'm gonna take a look at what I did last time. So what I had last time was I had Raiden Shogun, Nahida, Kazuha, and Kokomi at the front. On the second half, I had Wanderer, Yellen, Xingqiu, and Barbara. I think this. I did think having Wanderer was an interesting experience. I don't know. I do feel like I should probably try to make use of more of the characters that I have. I mean, that sounds like a generally good thing to expect, you know? I don't know. I just tried it. I tried it out. Wanderer. Do I really want to do one? I feel like if anything, I feel like sticking with whatever I had in the first half is fine. So yeah, this 4 at the top. I don't know. I mean, I could try putting like Barbara there or something, because I do think that this top team is pretty strong already as it is. So I'm not sure if I'm being a little overkill by adding Kokomi there. But who knows? Who knows? On the second half, maybe, I don't know if it could use some work. Well, then again, I don't know if I'm going to do I want to do Wanderer? I could run the typical Ganyu team. That will certainly, and I mean certainly, suffice. I mean, Kazuha, I prefer Kazuha on this team, but I'm just a noob I just suck at using Sucrose. So it's probably more of a me thing than skill. It's more of my what was the word? I forgot what the term was. Skill issue. There it was. It's probably more of my own skill issue with this. I just don't know how to properly play Sucrose. Anyway, I mean, certainly it'll work. Could also try like just playing my favorite team or my favorite. I do actually genuinely like to use my main a lot more often in the Abyss. So, I mean, I could try it. I think the first half of the... Excuse me. I think the first half is probably going to be alright. Let's try it. Let's just try it and see what happens. I genuinely like this team. It's quite funny, actually. Anyway, maybe we could put Barbara there. Barbara or... I mean, I could also put Chi-Chi there. The team, maybe I'll go with Kokomi there. Then on this, I can put Barbara. Excuse me. But yeah, anyway. This is like 90% of my stream. No, it's not 90%, but it's like I spent quite a huge chunk of the stream just trying to figure out what teams I want to use. Which is quite funny if you ask me. Anyway. Who do I want to put here? Oh my gosh. Do I want to? I mean, okay, I'll just do this. I'll just do this, teams. Because why not? Anyway, enough about that. I'll just go ahead and continue on. Nobody cares. I should just get going, and yeah, things are what they are. I don't honestly think people care about like my. I could put my keystrokes on if I wanted to. Like right now, I could put them on, but I don't honestly think people really care. Do I want keystroke? Do I want? I could turn on my keystrokes, but really, does anybody even care about keystrokes? It's just there. You know what? I'll put it there. I'll just put it there because why not? There we go. My keystrokes. You can see me. Put my keystrokes on. Nobody probably cares about them, but they're there. The main keystrokes that count, at least. Anyway, enough about that. Let's try to bring everybody together.
There is no escape. Clouds high. The birds. I see everything.
Jeez. Okay, let's try to do the same thing. That guy.
Going somewhere?
Hold the line.
One with nature.
This way further.
Shine down. Fallen leaves. Adorn my
Kazuha has the complete wrong sword, I just realized. And I'm already on the... dear goodness gracious. I keep forgetting, I keep putting Kazuha as, like... What's it called? For Kazuha, I keep forgetting that I like to put his actual sword with him. But because I'm, underpowered, I need to specifically gear him with something that's more useful. And I do think the double thing is a lot better, so I'll abandon challenge. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah. Again, get my main character, Ningguang. Not main character, but my main. Because she's my favorite. If you couldn't tell, by the way, Ningguang Ningguang is certainly my favorite character. If you couldn't tell. Alright, guys. Alright. Come on, hurry up.
Allow me.
Into the wind.
There is no escape.
I'll do
On
this.
to oblivion. Shine down.
How are you not dead yet? What?
Perfect distance.
Illusion shattered.
One with nature.
Hold the line. Everyone will be. Absurd.
Bruh, stop it.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Into the wind.
And you should be dead. There we go. Very easily. I think I even got all my bursts back. Alright, so I want to see how long this will take. So let's... Oh, everyone's here already. Okay.
Solidify. This is order.
Submit.
Feel this ancient power.
It's nothing.
I will have order.
Your life is mine.
Order guide.
I'll do this.
Moment of birth.
Submit. Don't waste my time. Orders given. Orders received.
This is order.
I know there's a guy in the back I need to beat up over here.
Your life is mine.
Are you kidding me, man?
Coming to be.
I will have order.
Life goes on.
Live.
Gather.
It's nothing. Submit.
Coming to be.
Give up.
There we go. Got my burst back, I think. Just in the nick of time. But then again, doesn't really matter too much. Alright. Do that one. Chamber 2.
Shine down.
The wind knows.
Grow, grow, grow.
One with wind and cloud.
Allow me. Hey. The Temple of Wisdom. There is no escape. Torn to
I'll try to
oblivion.
get both of these two at the same time. Weird. Gosh.
Shine down.
Oh gosh. Stop being jerks!
Hold the line.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Illusion shattered. Covenant of the deep. Let's move out. This way hurt a little.
Alright guys, come around. Everyone, come on. Come here. Everyone come here. Stop being jerks.
There is no escape.
Into the wind.
Rest and rebuild.
Are you kidding me? Stop!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Torrent, bring refuge!
I hate this so much.
Commit it to memory.
Wind strike. As one with
Girl,
wind
you
and
suck
cloud.
so much. I hate you. I don't even want to use my bursts on you.
Wind strike.
That's how much you suck, you know. I don't even want to use my bursts on you. Oh, hello, John Dog. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in.
Go.
Live.
This is order. Stabilize.
Don't waste my time.
Feel this ancient power.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Oh,
I will
okay.
have order.
Everyone's here. Hello, Demo. Nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Gather.
Give up.
Submit.
Yes.
Moment of birth.
This is
All
order.
right.
Life goes on.
Rise.
It's nothing. Your life is mine.
Here we go.
Another.
And let's round up everybody. Can I get that orb? Okay. Oh, come on. Are you serious?
Come into
Can you
being.
not just put that down and just...
I will have order.
Fast orders given. Orders received.
Of course, all these guys are just going to be all the way back here, and then, you know, because that's how they work, and of course, because Nying Wong is Nying Wong, she will literally smack them everywhere.
Don't waste my
Dude,
time.
stop. Ow.
Submit.
Oh gosh, I didn't even realize my health. Stop being a jerk. Okay. I'm bad at this game. I'm so bad at this
Sacred
game.
name, fortune preserver.
Give up.
And that should fully heal her up. Or, never mind, Chi-Chi's thing didn't hit everybody. Can this guy just die?
Solidify.
Don't waste my time.
I like how I unintentionally dodged that, but it's alright. I mean, I know I can do it, it's just that it's bruh. I can definitely do it within the time limit. I'm just...
Give up.
Give me burst. Alright, there we go. And you should be dead. Dead. Die. There we go. Increase microphone volume. Okay, is the game audio too loud, or is... Okay, you know what, I'll try just moving my mic closer to me, because I can't exactly make my microphone louder. Is the game audio too loud, or is my microphone just... Is it actually just quiet? Excuse me. Can you all hear me well? Game audio is fine. Oh, okay then. Well, I guess I am talking a little bit further away from my microphone than usual. I mean, to be honest, my microphone isn't even a microphone. It's just me. So maybe I'm just talking a bit more quietly or something, or I don't know, who knows. I mean, maybe there's probably some filters I could add, but I don't know. I'll see. Or I don't know, maybe I'll edit one of my filters a little bit. I'll increase it a bit, just maybe just a bit.
Backdrop of constant motion.
Okay, so
I stand before it,
'Cause-
alone and
yeah,
unchanging.
whatever. Hopefully this is fine. Well, alright, I'll go ahead and continue. This is my least favorite chamber of... I hate it more than all of floor 10. I hate this chamber with a passion. I hate this chamber. Why is there always just the one chamber I just hate so much? I hate everything. I hate it. I just hate it. I just want this chamber to be... I hate this chamber so much. So much. I want to... You come here right now. This instant, you get over there. I need... Come here. I hate you. Both of you two. You suck. That's it. You're done.
Illusion shattered.
One with nature.
Are you kidding me? Okay, you know what? And of course that happens. And she's just gonna keep going for it, or you're gonna... Oh, okay, you're gonna go closer. I'm just going to do this. Please go closer. Yes, closer. Exactly. That's exactly what I want. Thank you. Thank you for actually cooperating with me. Please die, 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 please die. Oh my gosh.
Shine down
Into the wind.
That was the fastest time I've did that one. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell how much I hate that chamber. I hate that chamber so much. the first half of that. Alright, let's deal with this one. Hopefully my group is strong enough to do it.
Gather.
I hope they are. Oh gosh dang, are you kidding me?
Order guide you.
Coming to be. Feel the same shaka.
Opening box of Adept Nitrix. Don't waste my time. It's nothing.
I will have order.
Burst forth.
Are you kidding me?
Solidify.
What?
I'm feeling a little...
Oh gosh, that is bad. What do you mean that wait, does that thing just not...
Live. Moment.
Are you kidding me? That thing actually blocks like... Okay, that's actually so mean. What the heck? I might not actually be able to do this now because of that thing on the ground. I didn't even know it blocked.
It's nothing.
Are you kidding me? Stop
Give up.
being annoying. Stop being annoying. Oh my god. I'm actually... Wait. No, you're not gonna ruin this day. You're not gonna ruin my day. Wait, Ningguang is dead. I hate this so much. I hate it so much. Why?
Seems my research is over.
I just had the best first half run that I've ever done, and then this happens, and I'm just like, bruh. Can you not? Just, oh my gosh, I hate it. Okay. I hate it. I hate it.
There is no
You guys suck, by the way.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Committed to memory. Illusion shattered.
Wind strike.
Can you guys die? Like, seriously, just die.
One with nature.
There is no escape.
Time to go.
Can this woman just come over here and like do it herself? Because I don't want to. Why did I do that? Oh, she did. Hey, you're actually partially cooperating. No.
Be gone.
The wind knows me.
And of course she goes further away. I hate her. This stupid. I hate this mirror maiden. Come here. Be a jerk.
Fallen leaves. Adorn
Don't
my
be a
night.
jerk, actually. No. Stop being a jerk.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
You suck. Do you know that?
Nature. Clouds high.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Just die.
Memory.
Girl, okay, thank you. My gosh. I hate the first half of this. I hate the first half. I just hate the first half so much. Alright. Please, for the love of being I don't know.
Ancient power.
Let's make sure we actually do this correctly this time.
Your life is mine. Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Chi-Chi.
Solidify.
Submit.
I will have order.
Guys.
Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking.
Gather.
Do I have enough time to do this?
Your life is mine.
I have a feeling I don't.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Orders given. Orders received.
Live. Moments of birth.
Don't waste my time. It's not.
This is order.
Go. Your life is mine. We are all
I might need to change teams. Okay, I actually might need to change my team on this one. Alright, because it doesn't look like it seems like I'm struggling to meet the time here, so I might need to change my team for this one. I don't know why. I have a harder time on floor 9 than I do on floor 10. I find floor 10 easier. I don't know. I hate floor 9 I honestly just hate floor 9 more than floor 10. But I hate floor 11 more than floor 9. Unless it's different. I hate the target defense. Who even cares about the bit? It's this Mirror Maiden that I just hate. Well, I guess we're gonna go run through the whole thing again. I'll have Raiden at the front. Maybe I can put Barbara on that team instead. And for the second half, I'll use the usual team, or at least some variant of it. Excuse me. Yeah, I think this will be fine, I think. I'll just go with it. Time to run through floor 9. Oh, excuse me. Burping or something. Time to run through floor 9 again.
There is no escape.
So we'll just do the usual.
I'll protect us.
Into the wind.
Please hurry the way. Now
Okay,
you
here we go. We should die. There we go. Merry Christmas.
One with nature.
Can you, dude? I can see you over in the back. I can literally see you just chilling at the back, man. That's not cool.
I see everything.
Okay, you guys are dead.
To the ferry.
There we go. Is anybody still here? Or am I just live streaming to nobody as usual?
Absorption Absorption test.
Oh my gosh, I forgot this was Sucrose and not Kazuha.
Your master's bidding.
Because I'm so used to playing this group with Kazuha.
Covenants of the deep. Let's move out. Allow me. Stand clear. Born of ice and frost.
Well, I can kind of take my time with it, to be honest. If I'm being completely honest, I could just take my time with it. Where are you going, man?
Animal test 63.
Unleash!
Absorption test.
Obey!
No touching.
Next on the agenda.
I'll just charge shoot you to death, man. Or I'm just gonna complete. Are you kidding me? You suck. I hate you. Alright, well, I guess nobody's here. Just as usual, as expected.
Illusion shut!
Time to go.
I'll protect us.
Do this. Right in, get your burst. Right in, get your burst. Are you kidding me?
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
I sure love it when, Can you not, you annoying pig? You're not even a pig. I'm gonna call you a pig. How's that feel? You're not even. I'm calling you a pig, and you're not a pig.
Now you shall perish.
Oh, you're dead. Okay. Stop. And your right is inflicted with cryo.
This way, pretty little.
Well, at least I pulled it to the ground. Let's try and heal up Raiden. Bring everybody over here. Come on. You know what? Everyone's close enough. We'll go like this. Then we'll go like this.
There is no escape!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Grow.
Torn to
We'll do this. And can you not, girl? Gal, you're a robot. Can I even call you a gal? Then but then again, I can't really explain why the people of Fontaine decided to give you
Commit it to memory.
thighs. Because
There is
I don't know, if
escape.
you ask me, I mean, yeah, you kind of have to give thighs to help, but I'm not sure if mechanical thighs literally help. Like, that big of thighs, okay? I don't even know where I'm going with this. Because, like, okay, you can have a linkage, that's fine. But when you think about it, like, it's, at that point, you're just doing aesthetics. Which, I don't know if it's adding extra weight, because your thigh is muscle. You have muscle in your thigh to, you know, actually support your body. Well, I don't think, yeah, you can add thickness to it to help with, like, maybe bending stresses or whatever, bending stress, but it's like, I'm not sure if that's gonna be like, because a mechanical leg is heavier than it might, whatever, we all know what it's for. We all know the reason why. You can't lie, Hoyoverse.
Animal module 75. Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
By ordinance divine. Unleash! This is long overdue. Access denied.
Billowing surge.
I took way too long to do this.
Manifest! No touching!
Oh my gosh, I didn't shoot. Come on, you can do it. Got you, you can do it. There we go. I just need to bring everybody over here. Right, I always keep forgetting that you also have this thing, which is pretty annoying.
Uphill battle!
Ow.
Absorption test. Swirl. Mark 2.
Are you kidding me?
Animal test 6308.
Are you kidding me? Can you, that one guy, can you just come over here, please? Just come over here.
Blaze over. Born of ice and frost. Stand clear. Enhanced animal module 75. Manifest. Access denied.
Okay, I actually would like to have my bursts. Thank you. Can I have my bursts?
Obey.
I need to put more energy recharge in sucrose, man. Can you also not do that? Because that's actually pretty annoying.
Animal test 6308.
That should be enough for a burst.
Born of ice and frost.
Well, I'm gonna just shoot you in the face now. Until you die. There you go. Alright, hopefully we could actually, you know, do Chamber 3 Chamber 3. Yeah, I just don't like... I hate this one. I hate this chamber. I always just end up saying that, like, with every... Can you... Okay, let's...
I see everything.
There is no escape.
Why did I do this? These guys are taking a lot longer than I would like to kill. Because I would like to, you know, actually bring this woman over to this guy. Kazu, run.
Everyone hold hands.
Bring you here.
Let the show begin. Come on. We can do it. Grow, grow, grow.
Be gone! There is no escape! On to oblivion! Out of my sight! I'll protect us.
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Shine down! Grow, grow, grow! Swirl, Mark 2! Rest and rebuild! By ordinance divine, obey! For Rex Lapis! No touching! Forest, bring refuge! Yeah! Stand clear! Animal test 6308! Unleash! Access denied! We're way behind. Animal hypostasis. Do your master's bidding. This is long overdue. Covenants of the deep. Ha! Yeah. No touching. Access denied.
The wind knows me.
Hold the line! Cryo incarnate! For Rex Lapis! Billowing surge!
One with nature. One with wind and cloud.
Let's move out. Obey! Born of ice and frost.
Wind strider.
Let the show begin.
Coming to be.
I will have order.
Don't waste my time.
Witness my great undertaking.
Ready, steady, go!
Live.
Stabilize.
It's nothing. Submit!
Order guide you.
I'll protect us. Don't waste my time.
Solidify.
Your life is mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give up.
I will have order.
Burst forth. Moments of birth.
It's nothing. Let's dance. Don't waste my time. Submit.
Allow me.
Manifest. Do your master's bidding.
This is long overdue. Access denied. Covenant of the Deep. Let's move out.
Obey.
No touching.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come.
Cryo incarnate.
For Rex Lapis. Torrent, bring refuge.
Into the wind.
Unleash.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Hold the line. Born of icy frost. Access denied. Rest and rebuild.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
It's nothing. Your life is mine.
La 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 la.
Crumble. I will have order.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Don't waste my time. Submit.
Order guide you.
Coming to be.
It's nothing.
My ink.
Burst forth.
I will have order.
Give up.
Witness my great undertaking.
Ready, steady, go! Let the show begin.
Solidify.
Your life is mine. Submit.
Stabilize.
Let's dance.
Don't waste my time.
Solidify.
It's nothing. Give up.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
Hold the line.
Your sacrifice is ready.
By ordinance divine. Manifest.
Blaze over.
As one with wind and cloud.
Covenant of the Deep. Yeah. Allow me.
Wind striving.
Obey.
No touching.
nature.
Do your master's bidding. All hail.
Fallen leaves, adorn my nut.
Hold the line. Manifest.
Order guide you.
Moment of birth.
Come on, we can do it.
Gather. I will have order.
It's nothing. Submit.
Coming to be.
Stabilize.
I'll protect us. Give up.
Order guide you.
Feel this ancient power.
Your life is mine.
Live.
Gather.
Don't waste my time.
Is this the end of Genshin?
Even bedrock can be turned to dust.
Burst forth.
Alright, sorry about that. Sorry for being muted. I'm actually a little annoyed that the freaking, what's his name, the Ruin Berater decided to be a spinny boy and, you know, be a jerk and absolutely destroy me. Because I'm just bad at this game, that's all it is. Anyway, enough about that.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand.
Let me, you know what, let me try this again, because I just... I'm a little upset. I'm not even sure if I'm in the mood to deal with this.
Ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice.
Alright, you guys, come here. Start being stupid. That's all I want. That's all you gotta do. Just be stupid, then everything is perfectly fine.
Obey. I can fix this.
Can you not?
For Rex Lapis. Billowing
Okay, thank gosh. I was about to say, if I did not get Kokomi's burst in time, I was gonna be so mad.
Into the wind.
Born of ice and frost. I'm a little low on it.
I'm actually mad. What the heck?
Fine.
I'm getting mad.
Wind strike.
Manifest. Access denied.
What is happening?
Your master's
What?
bidding. Blaze over. Covenant of the deep. Yeah.
My rotation is so out of whack. What?
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? What is with? Why is everything so? Why am I doing so bad right now? Like seriously, the last two Abyss cycles, I did not have a hard time on this. I mean, these guys are a bit stressful, I will admit. They were a bit stressful, but they're not hard for me. I can definitely do them.
Submit.
I could destroy these guys, I'll be honest.
Oh, ready, steady, go.
Witness my great undertaking.
Can you not? Dude, stop!
Gather.
Don't waste my time.
I will have order.
Coming to be.
It's nothing. Ah.
Feel this ancient power.
Submit.
This.
No, 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 no. I've never had to deal with this. These guys were not hard for me.
I'll protect
Like the last time I fought them, they were not that hard for me.
Stabilize.
Give up.
I will have
Can
order.
you come over, like the guy in the background? Can you just come over here like a little faster?
Coming to be. Moments of birth. It's not.
Order guide you.
Are you kidding me? Like, are you serious right now?
Your life is mine.
Are you kidding me? Or did I just have like the best RNG against these guys? Because I did not have a hard time against them. What? Seriously though, I do not remember having a hard time against this.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your
One with
sacrifice is
wind and
ready.
cloud. Wind strike.
Unleash!
Allow me.
By ordinance divine.
This is long overdue. Billowing surge.
This is the same exact team I've used. I've used these same exact teams.
Obey!
Born of ice and frost.
Stop being annoying. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I just don't have my bursts. My bursts just, they're non-existent.
Permanence of the deep. Rest and rebuild.
Obey!
No touching.
Did I just have like really good RNG last time? Because I swear, I did not have a hard time on this one.
My great undertaking.
Solidify. This is order.
Give up. Submit. Don't waste my time.
Coming to be.
I will have order.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
It's not.
This is order.
Live.
Ready, steady, go. I'll protect us.
Burst forth. Moments of birth.
Your life is mine.
I will have order.
Don't waste my time.
Live.
Stabilize.
Submit.
This is order.
Let the show begin.
Oh, okay, I was like,
Great
why am I...
Burst forth.
It's not.
And this is how it should be, like, very easy, and this guy's dead. He's practically dead. There we go. That's how it should have been. I had a little bit of struggle, but my gosh, definitely not that. I shouldn't have that much of a problem. Jeez. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. Guess sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And I guess today it's just enough. I guess today I'm just being bad at this game. Alright. Cryo and Hydro, I like how it's just perfectly catered exactly towards, you know, like how the characters I typically always use, Hydro and Cryo. So it seems like they really want you to put the Cryo on the second half, but I'll be honest, I want to put the Cryo on the first half. maybe the first half I can do something with some other characters. Like, what are my 5? I have Ganyu is like, she's basically charge shot. She's just charge shot queen. Kazuha's not going to be the best against those enemies, I'll be honest. A Melt Ganyu is looking very interesting, I'll be honest, on this second half. It looks very interesting to me, Melt Ganyu. I don't know if she's built for it though. I'll be honest. I have a feeling she's not. Or I don't know, maybe. I don't know. On the first half, I feel like I want to put Kazuha in the first half. Cryo and Hydro. Unless I want to go Mono Cryo at the bottom. That could also work. I mean... Mono Cryo. What would I put though for the extra? Would it be like a? Should I do sucrose? But sucrose is like. I mean, we could try putting sucrose. And then the last one, I could just make Chi-Chi or something. Then for the top, I want Kazuha there, so what group am I gonna do for that? Should I do a Wanderer thing? Should I use Wanderer? Who's up here? So we have a bunch of Spectres. So obviously I'm feeling... So, okay, there's going to be Kazuha, Xingqiu, and Yu. Who's going to be the last person? Ah, wait. I like healers. Right, I like healers in this game, so maybe not Xingqiu. I'm looking at this team again. I could go run a Yoimiya team. Like this. I could run this team. But I feel, oh dang it. It feels like this top half is catering. Oh, there's a Pyrospect. Okay, never mind. It really feels like it's trying to push me into, I'm really feeling Wanderer here, I'll be honest. I'm feeling a bit of Wanderer on this top half. But at the same time, it feels like it's catered a bit towards multiple enemies. And Wanderer is mostly single target, so... Hydro people. I mean, I could go Kokomi, but it's like, it just feels weird to have... I mean, a mono... It seems more like a mono Hydro. I've never run mono Hydro before. It just sounds funny to me. Who to use? So a bunch of Eremites. Again, would be great to have a Cryo or something. I mean, a Cryo would be nice, but it's like Ganyu's on the second half. It just feels like she should be there. If you know what I mean. Well, if ever, I could always run a pretty classic team, if you ask me, which is like not that one. I won't have any grouping on the first half, which kind of sucks, but is what it is, and I also feel more comfortable using Kazuha on that. I feel more comfortable using Kazuha, so. Is this really the teams I want to go for? That guy looks annoying. I mean, it just looks annoying in general. What am I saying? I'll be honest here. I don't even know if I want to do this. If I feel like I'm just too annoyed, I'll just stop. Because I'll be honest, if I'm not in the mood, I probably should just stop. Normal and charged attack. Okay, and it's already not to that well of a great start because we have like
Busted.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Eyes on me.
I really wish I had a grouper right now. I'm being completely honest. I wish I had a grouper.
Allow me. I summon the...
Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
Can you not, man? Can you stop being a jerk?
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Power of the desert. Hush. Game's up. Time's over. Quietly now.
Okay, how much do I need to beat you up to get it into your head that you need to stop attacking that thing?
Where do you think you're going?
I'm getting sick. Gotcha.
How much do I need to beat your head in for you to realize that, hey, I should probably be attacking this guy, not like the other things here.
Not bad.
I really wish I had a grouper. I don't have one, so it sucks.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Eyes on me.
Hold the line. Tournament of the deep. Uphill battle.
Quietly now. Game's up.
I think this is the last set of enemies, so that's great.
No resting.
Who wants to attack me? Nobody. Great. Of course. Just the usual stuff. Ha! You thought you were gonna be smart. Oh yeah, you're kind of smart because you're.
Oz, reveal thyself.
It's gonna heal up. I swear if that hits me. Oh, are you kidding me, man? There we go. Alright. Oh, hello, Niam. It has been a long time. It's been a while since I've seen you. It's been a while. It's nice to see you here. So, doing this thing as usual.
Wind strike.
Oh, I like it when the guys just don't focus on the thing at all. I like it when they just do that. I'm just gonna focus you here and hope you just don't even care about that thing ever at all. So you just keep your eyes on me over here. Don't even look in that direction, man. I said don't even look in that direction. Just focus on me. I'm just the guy being a jerk. You're just trying to live life. And here I am, just beating your face. So just focus on me. Yeah, throw that slime into that wall.
Born of ice and frost. Orders received.
Yeah, just keep doing it. Yeah, I'm not interested in Genshin anymore. No, that's understandable. But I mean, I hope you're enjoying whatever you're doing. I do hope you like it.
Access denied.
Oh gosh. So, yeah. I mean, what sorts of things are you into nowadays? For me, I don't know. It takes a long time for me to lose interest in things I really like. Like I can play something for many years or something, and it will last me for long. It can last me a long time.
Manifest.
I don't know. I just learned to kind of make most of whatever I have without ow.
Clouds high. The birds come.
I just make use of what I got.
Wind strike.
No touching.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, just focus on me. Just keep coming over here. Heh. Another game.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Cryo incarnate. Unleash.
This is long overdue.
Also, Spell Abyss isn't really that fun without the characters you want from me. Yeah, I'll be on. Yeah.
Surprise.
To be fair, the Abyss
Manifest.
never really was that fun to me. I don't know. And it always catered to specific characters, for me at least. I want to use Ying Guang more, but it's like, I can't really exactly use her, at least in the Abyss. Oh,
My time has
are you kidding me? Dude! Come on! Are you... I really... Okay. I really want to, like, use Ying Guang more. She's my main. But because the Abyss just does not favor characters like Ying Guang,
Following order.
it's not the most fun time. I can bear with it. I can bear with it. It's not like something where it's like I will quit the game if I keep playing the Abyss. No, I can bear with it. But it's certainly not like something I'm looking forward to every single time. I look forward to stuff like, for me, at least stuff in Genshin I look forward to is like, for me, stuff I look forward to is like the events. I mean, I wish they were permanent, but it's like, or at least most of them were, at least to some degree. Can you guys like not focus on that? Can you, how many times do I need to beat your head to actually... how many times? How many times do I need to hit your face for you to realize that you should not be attacking that? You should be focusing on me because I am the clear threat. Guys, stop.
busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Guys, stop. Stop attacking that. Focus on me. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying at that point. Stop attacking that. I should probably, like, you know, actually try to prevent them from attacking it, and rather than, like, by, like, bringing them away from it.
I summon thee.
Here comes the cat.
Oh gosh, I got lost on what I was even trying to say at this point. Oh gosh.
Eyes on me.
Is anybody, like, stuck on the... Nobody. Okay, nobody's stuck on it. Alright, it's just, like, 3 people. Let's beat up this guy before he decides to get any other ideas.
Quietly now.
Get you 2 up to burst, and I'll... Did not want to do that. Oh gosh. Oh well. I don't even remember what I was talking about before I just kept getting distracted. If anything, the Abyss seems to be only catered to a very specific type of... I'm good at this game, I swear. No, I'm not. I suck at this game. Where is... How did I not get hurt there? I swear, how did I not take any damage?
Cryo incarnate.
Blaze over. Born of ice and frost. I'm a little low on energy.
Can you just not be a jerk?
Echo. Opening box of Adepti tricks.
There we go. Okay, let's just focus on this guy. Keep shooting his face. And life will be dandy.
Denied.
Wind strike. Manifest.
Okay, there we go. We'll do this, and we'll do this.
Lapis. No
Like
touching.
this always for me felt like it was too. It always felt like it catered to a specific type of character,
Adorn my night.
and
Orders given.
it
Orders
just
received.
never really
Born of
caught
ice
on.
and
I can
frost.
bear with it, but it's definitely not something I'm looking for. Oh right, I think I'm kind of recalling my steps as I'm going on. Stuff I look forward to. Stuff I look forward to generally are just the events.
Obey.
I mean, the story. The story is always for me. It's something I always love to see.
We're waiting on schedule.
All right, come here. Let's round 2 against this guy.
Opening box of Adepti Tricks. Wheel of Life.
Manifest. Do your master's bidding.
Blaze over.
As one with wind and cloud.
Wind strike.
No touching.
Unleash.
Life goes on.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
By ordinance divine.
What else do I look forward to from Genshin? I always like the new characters, but it's like, I mean, I always have to be careful with that. I like, yeah, new characters, story. Those are the things I just like. I also like to see the new houses, but I never ever decorate.
Obey.
Be like, I want to try to decorate my teapot more, like eventually, but I don't know when to do it. I also just, I think, how did Chi-Chi just plunge? Oh!
Cryo incarnate.
That's something called a Dragon Strike.
No touching.
It's something to do with abusing the hitbox, or like the hit lag. It kind of abuses like hit lag, and essentially, I don't know. Dragon Strike is it's really cool and interesting. I'll try and demonstrate it since like we have infinite time. Alright, just smack you once. Give me some particles. So, here we go. I'll try... yeah, I try to like... It's like... You can kind if you could see my keystrokes in the bottom left-hand corner, I kind of just have to like perfectly time a... Like... Stop. I have to just do a perfect timing or something. It's gonna jump at me. I didn't know you can do that with Chi-Chi. I did not either until like some time ago.
Life goes on.
It's quite funny if you ask me. Okay, this guy's okay. He's giving me a bit of a headache. I need to defeat him. Okay, but yes, it was funny. I was just doing a domain, and then with Chi-Chi, and then eventually I found out you could do a Dragon Strike with Chi-Chi. I mean, I don't know if I'm doing like, I'm not sure if I'm doing like a footstool or Dragon Strike, but it's one of the two. Oh gosh, it's this. Okay, let's beat up all these annoying jerks.
Power of the ended hunt.
Billowing surge. Shadow Raven. Let night.
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Allow me.
I should not have wasted that. But I'm smart at this game, so come on, come on.
Quietly now.
Dear goodness gracious. Okay, specters are annoying,
To ashes.
said everybody. As is the common knowledge, of course, specters are annoying. Nobody can disagree, and if you say otherwise, you're wrong. I only knew about Diluc and Noelle. Actually, it's anybody who has a high enough hit lag. Diluc and Noelle, they tend to be the characters people do it the most with. But I have done it with quite a few characters or some, I don't know. I've done it with quite a few characters. Typically, Claymore characters are the ones who do it. You do it with because they have the most hit lag compared to other things. I've done it. I mean, obviously, I'm doing it with Chi-Chi. I can do it with Chi-Chi. It's just as long as it has enough hit lag, you can do Dragon Strike.
Game's up. Consilver.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Man, this chamber is annoying.
To ashes.
I do not like this chamber.
Gotcha.
Why are there so many of them? Why is there so many of them? This is like the worst chamber ever. I hate it. So this team needs Dendro. Honestly, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I always feel like this Electro Charge team is great, but I feel like what's making it kind of suck right now is that it doesn't have any grouping. It can, yeah, Dendro could definitely work, but I always just like how I kind of like how it is. It's just that I don't have grouping, so it struggles a bit, especially against like 20 billion specters that just like to float in the sky. Alright, come on guys.
Midnight Phantasmical.
Gotcha.
I should... Come on guys. You can die. You can die. You don't need that. You don't need me to tell you that. Just die. And then everything will be jolly and dandy. Oh my gosh, we're finally almost done. Please, let it be over. There's so many of you. Please. Yes, alright. Finally. Okay, we're on the second half. Is there like 20 of you or something? No, there's just...
As one with wind and
There's just you.
Obey! Do your master's bidding! This is long overdue. No touching.
What the heck, man? Dude, stand still. There you go.
Orders
I don't even know what I'm doing with...
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Manifest! Born of ice and frost. We're waiting. Cryo
I should've-
incarnate!
Imagine if I died here. Yeah. I don't want to go through that again. That was... I'll be honest, that floor is like... What the heck? Why is there like so many of them? I kind of regret not getting a Hydro character on this. Like I can do like a freeze team here, but I'm bad at this game, so I don't
One with
understand.
wind and cloud.
Wind strike.
Oh gosh! I was about to say I'm really messed up because like. Well, at least I can be happy. Oh my gosh, what is
Born
happening?
of ice and frost.
Oh, wait.
Next on the agenda. Do your master's bidding. No touching. For Rex Lapis.
Fallen leaves. Adorn...
Orders given. Orders received.
Times do I need to smack you until you fall down? Jeez.
Wind strike.
Unleash.
Yeah.
By ordinance divine. Born of ice and frost. Blaze over.
As one with wind and cloud.
Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
Oh! Gigi, how did you live?
Manifest. No touching.
Heal up, Gigi. No. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. We're not doing that. Gosh.
Obey. Access denied.
What? That did not. Okay, I'm just bad at this game.
your master's bidding. Unleash.
Orders given. Orders received.
For Rex Lapis.
Clouds high. The birds call. This is...
What? Are you kidding me? I don't even want to deal with this, I'll be honest. I'm going to go to the next chamber. I don't want to... There's another one. There's another one. There's another... There's another one. There's another one! No!
Wheel of life. Opening
I'm trying to
valves of the
disable them.
Matrix.
Obey. Cryo incarnate.
I don't even know if I want to deal with the first half stuff, guys. I mean, the first half was annoying. Because there's just so many specters. It's like, why is there so many of them? Who thought to put so many specters in a single chamber? It's like, what the heck is that?
All hail. Access denied.
Why? It's just, why would you put so many? If I had C6 Chi-Chi, I would be so happy, but I don't, because I don't pull very often enough to get a C6
No
Chi-Chi.
touching. By ordinance divine. Obey.
I just want to get this over. I don't even know if I want to bother with this. It's
Born
like,
of ice and frost.
I'll be honest, like, I keep forgetting Kazuha's dead. Do I need Kazuha? I'm just gonna... Do I need Kazuha?
Go.
Unleash.
Also, your team is only Hydro and Electro in the first half.
Your
Yeah,
master's bidding.
yeah. It's an Electro Charge team.
Next on the agenda.
The Spectres are mostly Hydro and Electro. Of course,
Orders
yeah.
given.
It's...
Orders received.
You know what? We'll go through Spectre hell again. Cause like I'll go through it again. My gosh, this is...
By royal decree.
Game's up. Time's over. Take it easy. Busted. To ashes.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
If I kind of also wish I brought Kazuha here, because it's like, it would be a lot better if I had a lot more elements. Yeah, it would. It certainly would be better. But I'm too lazy to go back. I'm too lazy to deal with the first chamber again, so that's on me. I'm stupid, and I'm definitely great at this game. Definitely 100% would be the guy you definitely should take hints from to if you were going to play this game. Look, okay, I'll be honest here. Reactions aren't my strong point. I'm a Geo main. Geo, just yeah, I'm a Geo main. Just saying. So I'm not sure if you should expect much from me knowing how to do reaction groups, because
Things are about to get dicey.
reactions because I'm a Geo main. We don't really think about reactions. Or at least Geo mains probably don't really... We don't think about Crystallize at all. Crystallize just does not exist. So... It's like... What do you expect?
Busted.
So I think these aren't Hydro, these are Cryo. Well, at least I don't have to deal with that. Alright, come on guys. Just...
As you wish, main Fräulein.
All my bursts are out of sync, it doesn't matter.
Torrent, bring refuge. Rest and rebuild.
Beto's burst just ran out as a used Kokomi's burst. Everything is so whack. This is so whack. Please tell me this is it. Let the suffering end.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Game's up. Sun's over. To ashes.
Covenant of the deep.
Let's attack the guys who actually can't be affected by Electro, you know? So that way we can just beat them up with physical damage.
Allow.
Are you kidding me? There's still one more.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
As you wish, me.
Eyes on me!
Billowing surge.
Guy, can you just die? Also, can you guys come here? Come here.
Gotcha.
Are you dead? You're not dead. I'm sad.
No
Okay.
rest for the wicked.
Please just die. Can you just die?
Quietly now.
I've got a whole nice another world for you to see. I just want you to please just someone die. Please, you just die. I just want to go to the next chamber and never think about you again. That's all I want. That's all I want to do. And then hopefully I won't just explode or something. There we go.
Adorn my...
By ordinance divine. Oh, rep.
I'll be honest, it feels very easy to do the Dragon Strike with Chi-Chi. It's quite funny. Because I feel like the timing is so forgiving. I can always almost do it. And I'm pretty bad at reaction timing.
Manifest. Born of ice and frost.
As one with wind and cloud.
Life goes on. Do your master's bidding. Blaze over.
Please, just die.
Orders given. Orders received.
Unleash!
You're pretty much dead, right? Basically dead. You should be dead. Alright, there we go.
We're way behind schedule.
You thought you were
Success
smart? You're not.
Manifest!
I missed. Show me your weak points. Are you kidding me, man?
Wind strike!
Go. Sacred name.
There we go, finally.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Cryo incarnate. Unleashed. For Rex Lapis.
I'm staying away because I know you're gonna spin as soon as like you're done. That's right, you're blind. Are you gonna spin? Oh, I missed. Are you gonna do anything, man?
One with wind and cloud.
Orders given.
Please. Are you gonna die? No, you're not. You're gonna be a jerk.
Born of ice and frost.
You're still alive, man? Just die. Thank you. Oh, hello.
Wind strike.
You die, man. How about you? Can you die? Can you just die instantaneously for no reason? That would be amazing. Just for no reason
We're way
at
behind
all.
schedule.
Clouds
That would
high.
just be funny, actually,
Opening box.
and be so confusing.
By ordinance divine.
It'd probably be like, oh, you got a bug in your game. I can't explain it, but it's yeah. Just stay in that thing.
Go.
Obey.
Sacred name. Fortune preserve.
Do your master's bidding.
This is long overdue.
As one
This
with
just
wind
takes
and
forever,
cloud.
man.
Unleash.
With my levels and stuff, it just takes a while to beat these guys. I know I could do this. I should be able to do it, I think. And this team isn't like that strong. I'll be honest, it's kind of weak. I don't know what to do.
Wind
You
strike.
just gotta deal with it. It's pretty slow.
Fallen
Ow.
leaves. Adorn my
Manifest.
Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
Okay, try to get bursts back. Okay, there. Never mind. Bursts are not back. We got 1 star. If I can get 2, that's fine with me. Wait, if I get 2, that means I have to. No. Okay. There's no. Okay. It's not worth it for me to do chamber 12 or floor 12. It's not worth it for me to do floor 12. I'll say right now. Floor 12 is not worth it at all for me. In the slightest.
By royal covenants of the deep.
game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Why is there so many slimes here? It's kind of funny.
Wings of darkness.
Rest and rebuild.
Billowing surge.
Half of this room is slimes, which is funny.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
And I don't have any need to use the other characters for now because, like...
Hold the line.
Are you kidding me? Okay, I chose, like, the worst team for this. I chose the worst team I could have ever picked for this first half. How did I not notice that this was going to be a problem? Oh my gosh. Like, I picked, like, it's so bad. How did I even choose this team? I chose, like, there's an electro guy right here, and there's...
Really?
Can you not?
Things are about to get dicey.
Shadow Raven. Let night fall. Eyes on me.
I mean, he's not immune, but it's just, my gosh, how do I mess this up so badly? And you're so annoying that I'm just gonna beat your face until these guys decide to come over here. I'm just gonna keep focusing on you regardless of whatever is happening.
By royal decree.
Because you're that annoying. I'll say it right now, you're just that annoying.
Allow me.
Here comes the catch.
Power that ended hot shot.
Okay, those guys are dead. Let's beat up these two now because they're...
Covenants of the deep.
It looks so sad to beat them up because they like... Just...
Game's up.
I'm out of stamina, dear goodness gracious.
Eyes on me.
There's still more enemies after this, I just realized.
Rest and rebuild.
I'm not getting the 2 stars on.
Bring refuge.
Let's move out.
my gosh, this looks terrible. I hate it.
Gotcha.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Hold the line!
Things are about to get dicey. To ashes!
Covenants of the Deep! Rest and rebuild!
Well, at least the what's his name is not that bad.
Here comes
Get out of your burst, Yellen.
Shadow Raven!
Gotcha.
Allow me!
Power that ended high shot.
Billowing surge!
You're almost dead. There we go, finally. Next half. So yeah, I'm definitely not getting the 2 stars. I think that's pretty given. What? This is a boss? Wait, this is a boss? What is happening?
To be sealed back.
I didn't even notice this was a boss. What? I don't even know what's happening. What is What is happening? I am confused. What is happening? There's wait. Okay, I'm. Oh gosh, what is happening?
Rex Lapis!
Oh my gosh, what? I am so dead. There's no way I'm gonna survive this. You can do it, Kazu. You can one-on-one these guys. You can do it in 4 minutes, right? Certainly you can do it.
Never
Nope.
again.
I think that's enough for now. Yeah, I don't think we're getting any, I don't think we're gonna get anything out of that.
Perfect weather for
Dear
sipping a
goodness
cup of tea
gracious,
while
what?
gazing out the window.
Well, yeah. I don't really know what to do. I was doing, like, trying to catch up on quests, like this one. I also still have yet to do the sacred cleansing ritual. My gosh. There's stuff in Economia that I still want to do, but I don't know if I want to do those on stream.
For double the impact.
But regardless, I don't think I'm gonna be going any further than that for a while. I don't even know. I mean, to me, even then, even if I did get those 2 stars, like, I'm not even, it's like 50 Primogems. I'm not even going to like worry too much about it. Alright, so what do I want to do? Who am I planning on pulling? For me, I feel like I want to pull for Navia. Really want to pull for Navia. So she's kind of like locked in place. I want to pull for Navia. Then there's Charlotte. Yeah, I want to pull for Charlotte. Just Charlotte. I mean, I don't mind Farina, but I'll be honest, I care more about Charlotte in the sense that I just really like Charlotte. I don't know why. I just really like Charlotte. She's cute to me. So it's just the biggest. It's just so funny to me because, like, I can imagine Farina's ego after hearing that I want to pull for Charlotte and not Farina. Is she just sulks in a corner, telling Nubilet, like, the Traveler wants Charlotte and not me, the Hydro Archon. But yeah, Navia is the character I really want. I mean, I guess I can can continue this if I wanted to. I have a lot of stuff I still have to do. I have like this thing here, and this I still haven't gotten. I have like this thing that I still have yet to unlock, and it's funny. I still have yet to unlock this. I still have yet to unlock that. There's just random things throughout the map. There's a lot I have to do. There's so much I have to do, man. I have so much to do. Then I also have like all these story quests. Oh my gosh, there's just so many things I have to do. I mean, I don't have to do. What about Riosley or Nivelet? I have to say, I am so tempted to pull for Nivelet. He is so fun. I have to admit, he is like probably. I want to pull him on a rerun. That's what I'll say. I want to pull for Nivelet on a rerun. But he's just so fun to me. I mean, this guy, he just seems so fun. And I love his burst. It's like I like everything about this guy. I like practically everything this guy has to offer in terms of combat. And he also just seems like a really cool, interesting dude. So it's like I'll just do stuff. He's so interesting to me. I wonder if I can do the glitch. Oh no, I can't, because I'm bad at this game. Nope. Can I do it? Nope. Come on. I know there's a glitch or something. Then again, I need to know the timing. Nope, it's still not. Okay. I want to pull for Nivelet on a rerun. That's just the feeling I'm getting with this guy. I want to pull him on a rerun. But he feels so fun. I always love Catalyst characters, so it's like...
Let the mighty be humble.
Yeah. I mean, come on, you got the firing in my laser joke as well. It's so cool.
The tides beckon.
I love the bell sound. There's just so much. What's the glitch? Basically, the glitch is that you can somehow get Nivelet's hair to glow or something. Like how he looks like right now. You can actually, while he's firing his laser, you can somehow keep him like that. He's silly and simple playstyle. Not a big fan of him. Yeah, it's understandable for some people to like not really like him. To me, for me, he's fun. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, are most characters, other than like, I feel like Child is the only character who really has like a very complicated, and even then, he's not the most complicated character. Like, for me, Child is like the character who feels like he has a lot of complexity and a big learning curve. That's how I imagine with it. Like, for most of the time, for most characters, you repeat the same sequence of, like, normal attack, charge attack, whatever, burst. It's a very samey thing. You'll get those sorts of things. Nivelet, as far as I could tell, I find it interesting to see how you can try to group up as much enemies with his laser. How much enemies you can try to hit at once with his laser. That's what I like. Also, it's been a while since I've seen Xenon. I feel like I've seen you before. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I feel like... in a while. Well, whatever. The case is, I do really like Nivelet. Then again, I'm also just a big fan of Catalysts. I'm a big fan of Catalysts.
Silence.
I mean, just it's so funny. It's all I just find it funny. That's why I stopped playing Genshin. It's so easy. I cleared the abyss with less than playing of a year. I mean, yeah. If you're looking for difficulty, get. Oh, what the heck? Wait, I just did it. Somehow. Look at me. He's glowing. Oh yeah, we have each other at it. It's been a while since we've seen. Stop playing Genshin. It's so easy. Pretty much cleared the abyss with less than a year of playing. Yeah, the game isn't that difficult. It's certainly the game isn't trying to present itself as a challenge. And well, whether or not that's a good or bad thing, people can argue about that all day. One thing for sure, Hoyoverse is not that isn't really. Well, I mean, they do add difficulty. I will admit that some abysses are just like, what the heck is going on? It's like sometimes it just feels difficult. When you hit 36 stars, it's not so much of an accomplishment. I have yet to even hit 36 stars because, I mean, you already know how I play at this game. You already know how I play this game. I just don't care.
Let the mighty be humble.
At least in terms of combat, from the combat aspect, there's nothing much of a challenge, and I mean I don't know if we'll ever get that again. For me, Labyrinth Warriors was probably the closest to the closest to the best combat thing we've ever gotten in this game. I like Dendro and physical playstyle more unique and fun compared to other simple reaction which needs crits only. Yeah, I do genuinely. Yeah, for me, Dendro was a very nice mix-up of things because as far as I could tell, it's like most of the time for most characters, you just need to put like attack, crit rate, crit damage on them, and energy recharge, of course. And for the most part, you're pretty set. You're having fun in the game by setting rules, so it's fun. I mean, even then, even if I did, like, not do, like, this level 50 thing, or where my artifacts and levels are all, like, whatever they are at the moment. Let me bring up my main. I would still be playing Genshin, because for me, I like everything about this game, not just combat. I like pretty much everything this game has to offer. It's almost the perfect game for me. Almost. I will not say there's a perfect game because I don't even know how would that even exist. But then they brought out Nahida and even Dendro crits. Well, I suppose, yeah, that's true. That is true. They were really pushing the electro sort of stuff. I don't know. To me, I don't need the game. For me, the combat to me is just a plus. I like it enough to say it's passable. At least in terms of combat. But I think Genshin has a lot more better things to offer than combat. And I think that's probably what most people who enjoy Genshin would say. The combat is good, but it's not like the best. Or maybe the people who really, really enjoy Genshin's combat will say, yeah, the Genshin's combat is really good, but there's nothing to actually... But they always say that the only place to test your combat skills is the Abyss. That's what people tend to say. If you say it's not perfect, what's missing? Okay, what is it that... Okay, that's hard to say. For me, the biggest gripe I have with Genshin is that the limited time story quests, the limited time event story quests, some of them are very interesting, but you know, that's my main gripe. I was okay. Everybody knows Reconciled Stars. I was there when that event happened, but I didn't know anything about the game, and I was really stupid. So I didn't even know that was a limited time event. I didn't know about Primogems, anything. I didn't even know this game was a gacha game, for goodness sake. That's how clueless I was about Genshin back then. Back when Reconciled Stars was out, I was not playing the game, or I was there, but I wasn't paying attention to anything going on. Okay, yeah. It's just, it is what it is. That the limited time story quest, the main story quest, not like those random side events that are just there. I'm talking about the main, like, front and center, ones with a story around them. Those are the things I want to see come back. I have told, like, in Hoyo's feedback, I have told them, if you want to try doing something, why don't, to keep the exclusivity of events, why not try doing something like 2 years or 3 years after the event is released? Let it be playable again, but you don't even have to give me rewards for that thing, my goodness sake. I just want to be able to experience it. Okay, Xenon says, game is pretty nice and fun, but I really think combat could low-key be improved, because for casual players, doing the same thing for 3 years would be boring, and the world map is pretty exhausting. I can definitely see that. The world map is quite large. It is quite large, and there's a lot to do. But then again, as far as I could tell, if you keep concerning yourself with trying to complete everything, like 100, if you're trying to be a completionist with everything, I think that's when you might get burned out with, like, Genshin, because to me that, like, it seems so difficult to try and, like, keep up with this. Like look at this stuff. I haven't even done this stuff. They're here. There's random quests that are here. I still have yet to do this thing over here. This thing is still not unlocked. I have a bunch of story quests that I haven't done. But I take it one step at a time, slowly and steady. If you think about everything in scope, if I just, like, think about everything in scope right now, I have a lot to do, like, so much, it would probably be way too overwhelming. But I don't really think about that. I just do it whenever. Like, right now I'm doing the quest with Sorish. I like this quest with Sorish. You know, I don't know if anybody remembers that quest, but it's the one with you. I'm just doing it right now. Instead of focusing everything on crit, you know, they could try a different approach, you know? Or, well, there could be more fun combat things or contents, like, in name of other content, they gave us TCG, which I found pretty decent myself as a fan of card games, like Yu-Gi-Oh! And all. And instead of focusing everything on crit, they could try a different approach, you know? Yeah. I do think that is true. It's hard to... How can you do that? I mean, maybe there could be an enemy that debuffs your crit rate. That would be interesting to see. But that, my gosh, that would probably be so annoying, I'll be honest. It does sound... It's like, how would you counter crit? Because, for one, I mean, from what I know how the damage formula works, like, I'll write it down. I'll bring up my good old trusty hand writing software. From how I see the damage formula, it's hard to see how you wouldn't incorporate the damage, how you wouldn't be able to incorporate crit rate. I mean, other than what they did with Kokomi, which is like, you saw how that went. Everybody hated Kokomi, or a lot of people hated Kokomi, and with a few people backing her up. Kokomi, I will say, is probably I love Kokomi, we'll say. Let me try to do this properly. I'm trying to set up everything, sorry. Give me a second here. Here we go. Here's my math. So yeah, we have your damage formula. D is equal. Okay, hold on a second. Let me do that. All right, there you go. D is equal to, well, what is it? Your total bet. I'll call it your damage. I do not remember this formula very well. Damage is equal to your, and then you have like damage base total. I like to shorten the formula because it's just too long, man. Why don't I just go to cut? I should just go to cutscene mains. It's hard to like, and then you have like your have a multiplier to your damage or whatever. Then after that, you have like, oh my gosh, I cannot write. Then you have your crit, typical stuff. Your multiplier for your multiplier defense and multiplier for resistance. And then, yeah, that's basically it. And everything else is like the transformative, or wait, there's amplifying reactions. And then we have transformative reactions. Then we have like proc. Forgive me for like writing things out like differently from usual. Because like this is how you generally would. This is just. I mean, most of the stuff is here. Reaction. There are other reactions here. Like you can have like, you know, transformative, and then they just don't really do much. Well, like how some reactions works with EM after introduction of Dendro, so they could make something also being focused on attack and all too. They have elements which scales on defense, HP stuff. Exactly. People go ham on Kogami for not critting Bruh just because she's just a healer. Chill. Is proc even a real thing? Yeah, proc does exist. Let me actually go to the cutscene mains. Because some TC, I don't know, it's there. I mean, typically I always just ignore it, but it does exist. I don't know, I'll go to the cutscene mains formula over here. I mean, it's there, but it's not exactly the most relevant thing. It exists for only specific things. Like, the most common example, I would say, is like, let me find it. Does it exist? Does anybody know that? Okay. Where is that? Do I have that claymore? Is it a claymore? Okay, give me a second here. I mean, typically you just don't focus on proc at all because it's not exactly useful. I've barely seen anything like even talk about proc. Like it just practically doesn't exist. Where is that? I swear I've seen claymore or some sort of weapon that has proc. I can't even remember where. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'll just go to the crafting station since I know that's where that weapon can be found anyway. Proc is weird. It just barely exists. Proc just barely exists. It only can be found on something. Oh wait, the Luxurious Sea Lord has it. It's just like an extra instance of damage. That's all it really is. Witsith? No, Witsith doesn't do that because it's like an extra instance of damage.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm
If you
always
ask
ready.
me, proc could actually be like, you know the bubble that forms with the ocean-hued clam set?
What happened is the academy.
That kind of reminds me of a proc. Or Aquila Fovonia, Skyward Blade. Oh, Skyward Blade? Wait. Oh, Skyward Pride. Oh. Oh wait, that's a sword. Claymore. Skyward Pride! Ah, okay. It actually is this weapon. Okay. Okay, if you read this, after using an elemental burst, a vacuum blade that does 80% of attack as damage to opponents, so yeah, you get the point. So, after I do burst, after I do a burst with like Beto, you will actually notice that there are just like these things that just do damage. They get swung out of the claymore when it hits it. Whatever. It's so hard to explain because proc is barely existent in this game. Oh right, there could be a character who uses proc doing double instance of damage with their skills, but can't crit. Yeah, okay. That does sound kind of interesting. I'm not exactly sure how you could implement that, but I mean, I feel like you would have to do a lot of proc. You would have to do a lot of proc damage to do it. Like, it's hard to say. Let me read through some of these procs to actually to understand. Okay, Geo Traveler's Frenzied Rock Slide. If I'm not mistaken, what this is that if I'm not mistaken, when you use Geo Traveler's Burst, it makes like those crystals around you. Like those extra things, like wall things, and after a while they break. And these things, they kind of like explode, so they do damage. I think that's what that refers to. I just don't need. I don't know. Proc is just, it barely exists, but it's there, and you don't really build to. You don't really, as far as I can tell, you don't really build for proc. Yeah. So there's just a lot of stuff here. It's hard to. Best bet.
Beer after a hard day's work.
Did you hear what happened?
It could be. It could. Their best bet for it can be Navia to bring life to Geo 2. I like how you're talking to a person who's a Geo main. Well, if anything, I'll be honest. I don't care about reactions too much. This is basically my main team. Like I'll do like this. Navia, I do think that they should try to do something with Crystallize, or at least give Geo some sort of elemental reaction that isn't Crystallize. Because Crystallize it sucks. Like, nobody even talks about Crystallize. It's fine to talk about leaks, right? I would say, please don't. Please don't. I don't look at leaks. Wait, no. Wait, Neom, no. Don't do it. Alright, I'll just ignore your message if you want. They can maybe make proc damage multiplied with her. Oh, okay, that's hard. Okay, Xenon, okay, there's a thing about this. For one, it's so hard to do. Because, you know how you... Okay. Here's the thing. I'm thinking about this as a programmer. I'll think about this as a programmer. Typically, what you want to do is to try to avoid like making very small, very specific instances that are very similar to each other. What you want to do is to make a single encompassing script that can handle like many different things. So when you have like the damage formula, which I'm pretty sure it does pretty accurately match whatever is there. I'm just gonna get rid of these keystrokes. Whatever you have right here, as much as possible, you should never ever like suddenly make a completely different damage formula, because it's just unnecessary. It just adds up extra processing time. It's just you add more space. It takes up more space. As much as possible, you like to have a recipe or some sort of format that you can very easily replicate and things like that. So if you try to, like, for example, add like more things, like, or maybe you could very easily, maybe, I don't know, maybe you could add like a multiplier here for
In a
proc,
trade war, the perfect hunter
you could do that, and then like for most characters, this will be set to 1, but it's hard to deal with that. It's hard to deal with that because then you have to add like for every single character you need to add like multipliers. It's not exactly a pretty solution, at least in terms of programming, because when you think about it, once you add this mproc, how many characters do you now have to adjust? So there's 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times 5, that's, I can do math, like 70. We look at it from a programmer's perspective, I guess. Well, that's true, I guess, when you look at it from a programmer's perspective. If they could introduce a new mechanic, they would need more characters to be able to do all. Yeah. All I can say is, at least in terms of programming, however, I'm quite surprised. It seems pretty well optimized. If you have a good, if your programming is very good, it's like you can build on top of it very easily. And as far as I could tell, like their programs and scripts for like handling creating new characters and like making dialogue scenes, those sorts of things, they already have a very good system in place of that, so that, yeah. But looking on the bright side, there's 6 to 7 more years in game, as they mentioned. This is going to be a 10-year project. 10 years? What the heck? 10 years? What is going to happen for 10 years? I'll be honest, what I don't even know what's going to happen for 10 years. Will I even still be playing Genshin for that long? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they'll surprise me. I love this game, so it's hard. I don't know. Who knows? I'm just chatting. It's at this point I'm just chatting. I'll just edit. I don't know. Coming from Honkai Star Rail, the same company, there's not just crit rate, crit damage, but there's also damage over time. I would love to see damage over time characters, I'll be honest. Like, but it's very difficult to do that. Now, I will say there is one damage over time thing, and that is burning. But burning is, it's... I'm not sure how to say with damage over time. Burning is like, it's very interesting because I think it's like, it feels like it should, or I feel like, I don't know how to, what do you do with burning? Damage over time would be a different mechanics from Genshin. Damage over time would be a different mechanic from Genshin, though. I think it can still work. I think damage over time could work. Like, I think it sounds interesting. Yeah, since it's not turn-based, that's why they need something new. I think damage over time could work. It's Fischl, Xingqiu, Yellen are damage over times. Well, they kind of act like damage over time. You still need to. Yeah, it ain't possible. Games are never perfect. What was I even talking about? I mean, Fischl, yeah, has damage over time. Xingqiu and Yellen, that's more debatable. That's more something you would be more debatable because you still need to do something for them to do damage. Zhongli is a ain't impossible. Games are never perfect. Zhongli is a damage over time. You just kind of sit there, and it does stuff like this. Kokomi's jellyfish is a damage over time. It does stuff, but I mean, it's not the most. They're there, but they exist. What else is there? At this point, yeah, we're just having fun. Talking. It's nice to actually get to talk about, like, some things. AFK gameplay. Yeah. I mean, what am I gonna do? It's not too much. There's not too much to, like, do. I've already finished the stream. Yae too. Oh yeah, Yae Miko is a damage over time character. There's actually quite a bit of them if you think about it. Quite a few of them. Lisa's burst isn't damage over time. Kaya's burst isn't damage over time. Then again, that makes a lot of characters damage over time at that point. I'll stick. Okay, there's like Official,
I created another
Zhongli,
universe
Nahida,
and founded
Farina,
paradise.
Raiden, best AFK.
Official, and the princess
Best AFK, lol. Wait. Dang it. I don't know anything about Farina. I haven't heard anything about her. But she's there. What am I doing? I'm just playing around. Kind of got like sidetracked and like there's like the damage. I went to like damage formula stuff. Still learning about. Still have a lot to learn about the damage formula. She's Hydro. Well, I know that. I know Farina's Hydro. Duh. She's the Hydro Archon, for goodness sake. I know that much. Oh my gosh. How dare you put leaks in our chat? How dare you put leaks? You're getting banned. No, I'm kidding. Basically lazy Archons format. What the heck was that? Okay, hold on a second. I'm just fixing my title since there's now just extra stuff at the end of this video. I'm gonna go back to single PC screen. I should drink some water. Oh gosh. Right, I did also, I did, I remember Nyam asked me, like, what about Genshin do I feel is not perfect? The combat. Spiral Abyss. I think that one is, to me, that one is another one that I say. Or at least the combat, like, stuff in the game. People always constantly talk about this, so I don't really like to talk about it too much, because everybody's, like, mentioned everything. Melusine casually walking is like the cutest thing ever. Melusines are cute. They are adorable. I mean, look at them. They are cute. I mean, yeah, everybody keeps talking about, like, they want more combat game modes in Genshin. There's so many ideas. It's constantly thrown around, so it's like, I don't really think I have much to add on that one. For me, Labyrinth Warriors was basically fine enough. So yeah, I don't really think about that too much. Other than combat stuff, I do have a very little petty thing. It's not something I want to mention because I'm gonna like start a war or something. It's something related to my favorite character, but I will not say what it is because it's a very petty thing. It's not like something that will improve. It's not like something that'll improve the game by a lot for a lot of people anyway. So it's not something I would say. I'll be honest. I don't really care much about the gacha. When I think about the gacha, it's like, I understand. At the same time, I also, it's like, it's there, but it's gacha, you know? It's gacha, so it's like, it has that reputation, so it's like, kind of awkward. It's just awkward. It's there, and whether or not I can deal with it, I can deal with like I can deal with gotcha, but I definitely understand that it's not. It's gotcha. I don't know what else to say about it. And there's still Unknown Abyss, lol. There's going to be more elements and stuff in so many years. So yeah, they can always try new stuff. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Whatever the heck Daneslave is, which I'm pretty sure they did say that Daneslave will be playable. I forgot. I don't know where they said that, but I feel like they did say that somewhere. So whatever Daneslave is going to be, they got Hoyoverse has, they have the money for sure. I think they're definitely making enough money to the point where they definitely can like make this probably last as long as their plan says. Most basic stuff everyone wants. What else is there? I mean, the housing they did on Twitter. Oh, okay. It was on Twitter. Well, I guess what is like, I'm trying to think of like better casual gameplay stuff. Oh, this is just something I personally I love. Okay. Does anybody know do you like know Free Realms? Okay, never mind. Probably nobody knows Free Realms at this point. That game is like so old. That was like my childhood game. It was my favorite. It's like it's my favorite game. What was I thinking? Right. The cooking system in this game. I really wish that they had something similar to whatever the heck Free Realms have. I'll just go to YouTube. Oh my gosh. Like this game, Free Realms, like it had like the best. Like I loved Free Realm. Oh gosh, get away ad. I'll show my screen in a bit. To be honest, events too, they feel like they're too repetitive. I'm not really sure if I feel. I mean, yeah, but there's only. I mean, what can you do with events like? Too repetitive. What was? I don't even remember like the past events. The most recent one was collect stuff, which yeah. I always love the photography ones because it's like it's always nice to see my characters just like doing stuff. I love the ones where it's like, oh, you must take a picture and you have like this character. They need to be doing this sort of pose. I love that event. I like that event a lot. I love the bartender event. That one was like one of my favorite casual events. I did a freaking live stream for that one. So. What other events do I like? I mean, the small events, the small events, yeah, they're pretty repetitive, but the bigger ones, I like them pretty much. I love the one that involves the music stuff. I always love those ones. In terms of the combat related events, the only one I really liked enough was Labyrinth Warriors. Hayuken Ishi, I did not. I think that one is overrated. I think that event is overrated. I do not like that event that much. It's an event for me. It exists. A lot of people like that one. I don't know why. I don't know why people like that event. To me, it just doesn't seem that fun. I hated the potions event. A lot of the events I don't like is they are pretty relaxing and chill, but maybe they could bring a bit more diversity if they just going for relaxing stuff. Let's see, what can you do for relaxing? What's a relaxing sort of thing? As far as I could tell, like, the most recent event is pretty relaxing. Because I mean, maybe it's just like, because like, I'm also thinking about how you could do that musical elements. Personally would love to see musical events, not gonna lie. Yeah, there's been some, but not a lot of them. Right, I was also talking about like the cooking game. I was talking about cooking. I don't know if anybody even still knows free roams that free roams existed. I'll show my desktop. This is from MMO Hunts or MMO Huts. This is a very old MMO. I love this game's cooking like so much. Like, it tries to be realistic with its cooking. I loved this game.
Made for transferring commodities back and
I love it a lot. Like,
and those that come
it
across
actually feels like you're cooking something.
So it is where many things come to settle.
That's what I love about Free Realm's cooking system. It feels like I'm actually cooking something. Yeah, you get the point. You can see that. Oh, you can see it's even like tenderize. I remember doing these things. It's been so years. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's been so long since I've done this stuff. I love the cooking system of Free Realms. It is my favorite.
Where do you want to go next?
Like some of my favorite cooking in a game ever, because it's so detailed. It's like you're actually cooking. I love the cooking of Free Realms. Oh my! Just look at the. My gosh, I have not seen such a such an elaborate cooking system for like an MMO or anything. This is an MMO, by the way. This is an MMO, so it's not like a game that's like Cooking Mama. Cooking Mama is dedicated to cooking, so of course it's gonna have really in-depth cooking system. But like this, Free Realms, you actually cook. It feels like you're actually cooking.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
So yeah, that's why I really wish I could see more games with better cooking systems, because like I'll go back to Genshin. Genshin is like, it's a timing event. It's just timing, and it's not the most interesting. So yeah, you like what you said. Here cooking's just like give sus materials. Yeah, it is what it is. It's not the best. It's just there. There are a lot of things to talk about, like tiny minor things that it's more of like there's nothing like extremely major that would make me that I would. The most major thing for me, I think, that I want out of Genshin is to let the main limited time story events, let those be replayable, or at least let the player be able to access them in some way. I know Honkai Star Rail has something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I think it would be nice to have that, and that's probably my biggest gripe with Genshin. At least it's just those main story limited time events. I wish they could put them in the game, because I know I want to replay through all of Genshin again. I want to replay through the entire game again once it's pretty much done. But I can imagine, like, when I do a walkthrough of Genshin, which is something I do feel like I want to do, a walkthrough of the game, like, very detailed. If you know Chugga Conroy, I want to go into the level of detail that, like, Chugga Conroy as a Let's Player goes into while he's playing the games. It's gonna be so difficult to tell all about all the many things that we've missed. All events are there to be replayed by those who All events are there to be replayed by those who started late or missed. It's just the one thing I feel like I wish I could have seen. I remember the first Albedo event. I did not do that. I don't have. It's the reason why I don't have Festering Desire. I didn't even know that event exists. At that time I didn't. Back then, I didn't even understand what Genshin was. I didn't even know Genshin was a gacha game. I didn't understand what a Primogem was. I didn't even know what it was doing. I was just playing and having fun. So I didn't even know I missed out on these limited time events. Or a rewind button, log screen for dialogues. I want story replay options. Yes, I would love to see those sorts of things. The story replay is odd. I mean, there is a bit of there. You can kind of see it, but you won't like. It won't be. You just have to read. It's just reading, so it's like it's there, but it's not like the most detailed thing. Yeah. It's there. That is, but everything else that makes me say Genshin isn't a perfect game are just more minor things, and even then, they're not enough for me to say they're definitely not enough to make me dislike the game at all. This game is my favorite game of all time as of now. As of now, I don't know if that'll change in the future. You never know. Maybe another game will come out and I'll really like that one more. It's just whatever it is. But right now, Genshin is my favorite game. It's my favorite game of all time. It has my favorite character of all time. And, well, yeah. It has also made me feel so immersed in its world. And something I've never felt that way before about a world. I do plan on making a video about why Genshin Impact is my favorite game. And I guess, yeah, I do want to make a video about that eventually. Why it's my favorite game. And, yeah. For goodness sake, I also just listen to the music in the background. In my normal life, I listen to Genshin music because I like a lot of the stuff out of it. I feel like it's so easy to talk about. Okay, just something I noticed. I don't know if you guys also notice this, but I feel like it's so easy to talk about combat, but it's not so easy to talk about other things. I mean, yeah, you can bring up like stuff like, oh, I want this from the game, but I feel like it's hard to talk about things like, well, people want PvPs. Here I am, I'm not personally a fan of it. If I want to play PvPs and competitive stuff, I play a fair game instead. Yeah, honestly, I don't really understand the whole PvP thing. Oh yeah, okay. I have the PvP. It just doesn't seem fair. Yeah, I mean, unless they do like a thing where like you start on an even playing field or somehow make you like they give you. Does anybody even still remember like Hypixel Skyblock or Sky Wars? Sky Wars. That's like in Minecraft. Sky Wars from you start off in islands. You loot the chests. You get specific items. I can see that being an interesting thing. Golden Apple Archipelago music is the best. I will say it has like some of my favorite tunes. Or at least it's very relaxed. It's a very relaxing feel. I feel very nostalgic listening to it because I remember the first time the Golden Apple Archipelago was released back in like 1.6. I remember just being there and just enjoying the scenery. Just going around. It just felt very fun and chill. I remember a lot of people said they wanted this, and I have to say it just doesn't seem like it will work. I remember a lot of people really wanted raids, boss battle raids, like lots of people raid sorts of thing. Like a lot of people in a domain or something fighting a boss. For me, I just don't see how it's going to ever work. Now, why would I say that I don't think raids will work? My issue with raids is that I don't understand how reactions will even work with a raid. Yeah, that's fun, but here you have concepts of characters, and then the thing is like constellations and weapons, which makes them stronger. Whales are just too strong. Yeah. Raids for me, they're just, I don't understand how a raid will work. Imagine like 50 people trying to do their own elemental reactions all at once. It just doesn't seem feasible. It just doesn't seem like it's gonna work. I don't even know how a raid will work. Especially on the elemental reaction side, it just doesn't. It's like, at that point, you might as well all just be physical or geo. It just doesn't work. Or mono teams. How do you... I don't know. I can't figure it out. How would you do a raid? Then again, oh wait. Closer's... I forgot about Closer's raids. Closer's raids are not even... It's like 4-man teams against different bosses, and then you all fight the same boss at the... Okay, Closer's raids are interesting. It's not exactly a raid because you have like... You're still only 4 people in a group, but you all fight bosses, but you all have... But you have one encompassing... Okay, I'll try and draw out closer. Okay. Alright, I'll try and explain it. Okay, you have like a few teams. You have like 3 teams of 4. You have like team number 1, this is 4 people. You have team number 2, which is another set of 4 people, and team number 3 with another set of 4 people. There are a total of 4 bosses. There's like 1 big main boss everybody gets to fight. Then there's like 3 other smaller bosses that you fight. You each have to, I think, fight. I think typically you fight like each one or 2 times, whatever the case is. Your teams are designated to fight these things, and after they're done, you all fight the main boss. That's just generally how it works. And the more contribution, the more reward. Well, raids aren't exactly like that at all. Okay, sorry. Let me read this. Well, raids aren't exactly like that at all places. It's basically more like a boss with thousands of billions of HP and teams of 4, and you can keep defeating it again and again until the boss dies. You're fighting it again. And the more contribution, the more rewards. Oh gosh. The more contribution, the more rewards thing sounds terrible. Because I can imagine like a whale with like their most OP character ever just constantly getting all the good stuff. At least in Closers, the contribution works like this. You just need to participate in. You just need to get a minimum number of points, and you can get pretty much all the loot that the thing offers. Exactly. Well, raids are interesting. Raids as a concept to me always just sounded weird. It just sounds like it would never really work well. The whole idea of a big it just doesn't work to me. I don't know. They can't separate whales, dolphins, free-to-plays anyway. Yeah, they can't. I'll be honest. I tried to find a statistical way to determine if a player was free-to-play or not. Let me just say, I never got to making that video because 1, I don't want people to accuse free-to-play players as not free-to-play. 2, I just nobody responded to I did like I made like a Google form because I wanted to see, like, I wanted to create a thing that would like shows like, oh, how much do you spend, and like how many primogens do you have, how many characters do you got, and then, well, nobody answered it. So like nobody answered that thing, so I wasn't able to even do it in the first place. But I did have a way to potentially test if people are free to place, and as far as I could tell, it didn't exactly work because I ended up even then it didn't seem like it was going to work too well. But I do think it is possible. It's just that you need a lot of parameters to determine that, and it's not exactly easy. Hoyoverse, probably with the amount of data they have, they can determine that, but who knows? Well, they could certainly segregate like free-to-plays and non-free-to-plays. I think that much is true because, well, if you spend in the game, Hoyoverse most certainly probably tracks if someone has spent money, and what, I mean, they have to. Otherwise, your game would probably not be able to tell you if you bought the battle pass or not. So yeah. Never found it lol. I'm dead most of the time anyway, due to my medical college. That's it. I see. I don't even remember what I was talking about. What was I just talking about right now? Oh, right. I was talking about statistics. Okay. Yeah, they could track, but not dolphins and whales, I guess. Yeah, true. I mean, unless they have a parameter for like, they could probably like segregate, like, oh, this person spends this much on Genshin per patch or whatever. They could probably determine that pretty easily. But I don't know. I mean, even then, it's still... Whether or not they would even implement something like that in the first place it's questionable. If they were to add it, that's yeah. I just don't think PvP or like raids as a concept really work in Genshin. I mean, other games that have it, it's just, I don't know. Then again, how often do you see players even in Genshin wanting to co-op? I'll be honest. Most of the time, I think, do most people in Genshin just play single player anyway? Because if that's the case, then that's probably why they haven't really done a lot of co-op things. I tend to play co-op every day because I have someone to play co-op with. So I do my dailies with someone every day. But I don't know if the average Genshin player has people to play with. I swear, I'm not saying you don't have friends. You have friends, I swear. Who they have aren't gacha games. I'm just going around at this point. What do you even want to do at this point? I just running around doing stuff. I could probably actually like do stuff with my artifacts. Vice versa for me, lol. I get bored of playing alone. Excuse me. Let's see. I typically always play co-op. I'll be honest, for as infuriating as the artifact system can be, I can deal with it. It's annoying, but I can deal with it. That's what I have to say about it. So that's that. Everybody's also talked to death about ways they could improve the artifact system, so I don't really have much to add on that one. What else is there? In terms of okay, I can give that to somebody. Probably. I don't really think they can change the artifact system. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I mean, at most, the artifact system is kind of like how it works right now is probably just how it's probably the best. Like, it's gonna be as best as it can be. The most they can do is like add like some things, like improvements, like in terms of like, you know, how you can change a luck-based thingy anyway, lol. I mean, again, a lot of people have talked about this, like maybe you can have substat rerolls or something like that. I mean, I know Closers has something like that, like substat rerolls. For me, I feel like you can, for me, what's acceptable is to be able to choose the artifact substats, like by offering like 20 of an up. Okay, this is my idea for artifacts. Imagine I want to have a geo damage bonus, or imagine I want to, or dear goodness gracious, how do I explain this? Okay, how I imagine this. Imagine you have an unenhanced artifact. Is at level 0. Let's say I want to, like, I just, okay, it's hard to do this without like drawing it out. My gosh, I can only explain things by drawing it out. You have your artifact at level 0. I don't know, you have your hourglass thing. I'll just draw an hourglass. Whoever should hire me. No, I'm kidding. Whatever, you have your hourglass sort of artifact. Don't judge me, okay? I'm trying my best. I'm sorry. I just need to draw it out. You have your artifact, and it has like what? An attack percent main stat, or maybe like this. Maybe it has defense. Maybe it has defense percent, and your character that you wanted to put the set on doesn't have defense. Well, I say for main stat, tough luck. I think you should just hope to get the main stat. The one thing I will say though is if you have your attack main stat or whatever main stat you desire, I feel like if you want, you have your substats here. Maybe it's something you don't want. I don't know, maybe like flat HP or something. Then maybe you have flat defense. Like flat defense. And then, I don't know, maybe this is flat attack. I'm just thinking of all the worst ones. Yeah, flat, and then what's another one? What's a pretty bad one? Well, I guess if the main stat is attack percent, it would be pretty bad to get defense or something. Or HP, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let's say you have this artifact. What I feel like you should do is if you want to, for example, switch one of these substats into maybe something much better or something that would be considered better, like maybe crit rate, crit damage, and like ER, Let's say you wanted to make this one energy recharge. What I think is that you should take like 20 artifacts or 10 artifacts with an ER main stat. With an ER main stat. And sacrifice all of those to give yourself this ER. To replace this substat with ER. That's how I imagine an interesting way to do it. But of course, I will say that this shouldn't. I won't say that this shouldn't guarantee, like, for example, you know how in artifacts there's like this whole concept where your role is, how do you, like, whatever you there's also RNG in the percentage. There's also RNG in the amount of how good stuff. I can't even find that. Like, where is it? The stats? Is it scaling? Whatever. Yeah, you see, there's also these stuff here. Go away. Like this. I would say that this should still be RNG. This stuff. After that, well, rolling it. Okay. I will say though, this is why I say that this should be pluses. This should not be enhanced. This artifact should not be enhanced. And well, I think you could, maybe it can be, you can replace all of these substats with something. I don't know. Maybe you want crit rate. Maybe you want this one to be crit damage, and maybe this one you want to be. I don't know what you want this last one to be, but, or I don't know, maybe you could keep that one. The typical stuff, but regardless, you just sacrifice, like, I don't know how many artifacts with a main stat of the substat you want to replace it with that. That's how I imagined an interesting system could go, and you cannot enhance this artifact until, otherwise, if you enhance it, then you will not be able to. Yeah, that's the point. It's the point. It's, yeah. I still think the RNG of the, like, the enhancement stuff, maybe it's, I think that one should still be there. Well, I mean, if it's an attack percent main stat, whatever. The point is, I always imagine you sacrifice an artifact with the main stat you want to replace the substat you don't want. That's how I imagined an interesting system could work. That's how I imagined it could work, while still providing quite a bit of RNG. It's hard to fix the artifacts system. There's like 20 billion ideas people have for what they want out of the artifact system. Some people just don't want it outright. Imagine sacrificing 10 crit damage artifacts and all of them still go to ER or attack percent. Yeah, I never said I would get rid of I never said I'd get rid of the RNG, because you still need RNG. You still gotta have the RNG at least somewhere. So yeah, it's quite fun. It's still funny. That does sound funny. You still need to balance things with how being, like, from the perspective of game design. You still need to have some level of RNG. I mean, I don't know if the amount that I provide is still a bit much. Maybe it is, but I imagine that it's not enough to the point where it's like too quick, where you can get your artifact sets too quickly or something, or your stuff way too easy. Yeah, that's why I imagine that it should still have that level of RNG, where it's like the enhanced with like the different types of like good rolls or bad rolls and that sort of stuff, maybe randomly upgrading a specific substat. That's why I imagine that that's why I think it's an okay balance between the two, but I don't know. I'm not a game developer. Well, I've tried game development, but I'm not exactly the best. I'm not that great at it, I'll be honest. But yeah, I just think that that's just how I imagined an interesting way to handle the artifact system would be. I mean, right, I forgot about outfits. I think the outfits are fine. It would be nice to see more of them, but it would be nice to see more outfits, but I feel like it's like for poor like the 3D modelers, man, and the people who make the textures for them. I just imagine how much work they must be under to like put out all these characters and stuff. So I just feel bad whenever I'm like, I would like to have more I would like to have more outfits and stuff, but I feel bad for like the 3D modelers and the animation people or whatever, all the people who make the texture maps for these outfit. What the heck? Okay, I just feel bad. All I think they can like make it not go worse to spend a year on a simple character or increase drop rates instead of changing stats and stuff. Yeah, maybe. Maybe the number of artifacts that you get could, like, increasing the number of artifacts you get could help, but... it does sound like fun, but yeah, RNG can be cruel. Cruel Angel Thesis starts playing. I don't know. Things are what they are. I'm having fun just talking at this. I'm having fun talking. Wonder how long my voice will last. Do I know that song? I do not. I actually don't know that song, but it's, I don't know. And yeah, whatever. Oh, okay. I think it might be a little obvious what sort of, or maybe it's not the most obvious, but my most recent video should probably talk about it. And even then, okay, I'll draw something and give a little, and you can give a little guess. I'll draw something and then you can try and guess what I am.
Even if an antique is priceless, the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you obtain it.
Okay, maybe this is not the best thing to draw because, like, I don't know if anybody knows what the heck this is. Oh, it's a
In
J-pop
trade
song.
war, the perfect country leaves no trace.
Okay, maybe that's not the best thing to draw, because, like, I'll be honest. Let me try drawing something else. I'm sorry if you're just so confused right now. I'm not a physicist. No, I'm not a physicist. I am a college student. This is a belt, by the way. This is a belt and pulley, by the way. I just realized I drew this wrong. This should be the tight side.
For only the moment that you obtain it.
Tight side, slack side. There you go. I'm not a well, okay. Maybe I'll do like this. Something related to physics. Okay, I'll just say it. I'm studying mechanical engineering. I'm studying mechanical engineering. So, yeah. Oh wait, that's not.
We should look for a new investment. Mora doesn't grow on trees.
What I'm drawing here is a basic Rankine cycle. Condenser. This is a turbine. You have your turbine power output. Well, that's ideal. Or if you want to talk about indicated power, you have your work going to your pump power. You can also talk about this in terms of your T. I left the field for medical, so I never knew it would get separated from physics in college. I mean, yeah, you still talk about physics, but it's like it's applied physics. You get engineering is applied physics, so you'll still definitely see physics. It's just that you're not going to see it as much as, but it's not going to be like as in-depth as others. You're going to be doing a lot of approximations. You're not talking about like not too heavy on the math, not too heavy on, it's more concept, or maybe not too much concept. This is more of like thermodynamics sort of stuff. Or like math? Not exactly. Because engineers, we don't exactly do math. We like to approximate things. At least we approximate things. We tend to approximate a lot, so we're not exactly doing math, because even then we typically just do simulations. At least probably in the field, you're more likely to do simulations. You're more likely to do like simulations and stuff. Interesting. You will still certainly have physics, but the physics is more like kind of like concepts. And then like, of course, we do have our do have equations and stuff like that. Like the one I always love to remember is like something called the Goodman equation. It's an equation for design. This is our alternating stress, von Mises alternating stress. Then we have the endurance strength. Then you add this with the mean von Mises stress divided by the ultimate strength. Then this is 1 over the design factor, which can be ND, or typically I like to use the factor of safety, FS. Design things, and there's a whole lot of stuff. I don't know, I might take the boards like in about a year or two. I like electrical engineering I love those circuit designs and formulas. Oh, I'm more on the robotics side with mechanical engineering, so I do also understand what you mean. I remember Faraday's law. I mean, like the laws of the basic Maxwell's equation, the Maxwell Heaviside equations. The integral E dot dA, integral over the surface of the integral over an enclosed surface. This is equal to the sum of all charges within that surface divided by a constant. Then we have the integral of the magnetic field over an enclosed surface. This is equal to 0. Then we have Faraday's law, the integral. Nerdy stream while playing Genshin. I always love applying physics to Genshin, and I do have plans to apply mechanical engineering to Genshin as well. So I mean, for goodness sake, I apply statistics to Genshin. So this is Faraday's law. This is the integral, and this is the integral of this. So, I mean, this is not really anything you would know for mechanical engineering. I just have it here because I just know it because I love physics in general. So I tend to also study it on my own time. But it's not anything I need for mechanical engineering. I think this is even too deep for mechanical engineering. Even then, this stuff here, I mean, we were taught some of it, like basics of Maxwell in like AC and DC machines. Like we were kind of taught this stuff a bit, but not too deeply. Like more on approximations. Like we were taught Faraday's law, but it's like you're not really taught about it. Then like you have your basic, your AC machine. Oh my gosh, your rectifier, you can make your power supply. You have a transformer, step down transformer. Like typically maybe you want to bring this from all those magnetic field calculations and directions. Yeah, you have your step down transformer. Then how do you make okay, I need to remember how to do this. So you have your diode in this direction, and you have a diode in that direction. And something like this. I remember it based on this nope, that's not it. Or is it? Something looks wrong. Something doesn't look right. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
The perfect hunter leaves no trace.
I really feel like I'm forgetting something here. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Thought there was only one diode. You could make a half bridge rectifier,
We
or
should look for a new investment.
with
Or
a
does it grow on trees?
like you could make a half bridge rectifier like with that. Like this is the simplest one you could do, but that will, if you imagine like plotting your output, your voltage output, like if I attach like this resistor here or something, then you have your AC input or whatever, AC input. Your plot will look something like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, there's not even a capacitor here. It'll look, you'll have a high ripple. Yeah, like the power you get, the voltage you get out is not exactly that great. Like, compared that to like a full bridge rectifier, you get like, you typically get like, dear goodness gracious, I cannot explain this too well. Like, if you imagined a half bridge rectifier, you can imagine that it would probably do this, like follow this dashed line rather than this one. I'm trying to remember how this worked, because I feel like I should know this. Ah, okay, I think I remember how it works now. This goes to this, then this goes to that. I think that's how it worked. I think that's how that worked. Let me just double check. This one will get blocked in this diode. This one diode gets blocked, so then it'll go here, go here. Oh yeah, this one is blocked. So, okay, yeah, it works. I think it works. Then if you go backwards, it goes like this.
In a trade war, the perfect hunter
Yeah,
leaves
okay.
no trace.
Full bridge rectifier. Basically, there's less depression in the power graphs. It's hard to say. Okay, let me try and draw this out more nicely. So the full bridge rectifier, if we imagine the voltage, I love the feel 5 years ago. Good gracious, I feel dumb here. Okay, it's alright, it's alright. It's understandable if you don't understand it. I mean, I don't think I'm doing the best at explaining it anyway. So you can imagine that you have your basic AC sine wave, or I'll try and draw it like your AC sine wave thing like this. Dear goodness gracious, can I draw it? And I'll make this black or something. Give me a second here, right? Oh gosh. I'll make that black. Clip it, and there we go. Okay. If I was to draw, I'll let red be full wave. And I'll let blue be
Even if an
half
antique
wave.
is priceless, the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you obtain it.
This will be our time axis, and this will be our voltage output, or V out. So this is V out or something. Measured across that. I don't know, you can put your probes here. Your positive probe and your negative probe here. What am I doing here? Okay, what am I starting? Okay, so if we draw out the full wave, it'll follow like the general curve, and then because of the capacitor, it will slowly discharge. And straight line, come on, straight line. Then it will just generally follow this general shape. Yeah, I think you get the point. That this is AC. And then for the half wave, I'll just make a new layer, and I'll hide the previous one. It will, oh my gosh, it will do something similar, but because it's half wave, you lose the other. You end up going like this. You skip one. So you can kind of see what happens already. Like you lose like it's less of, yeah, you get less power output from the half wave. You can see here that from the full wave, it actually, so hard to explain this, my gosh. I'm not exactly the best at explaining this, but yeah. You can see that the voltage output on a half wave is less than that of a full wave. Gosh, I'm terrible at explaining this. Well, I mean, I could always try and, whoops. Yeah, you get less. You get less power, basically. You get. It's not exactly. I'm not sure if it's exactly half, but it's there. I know we talked about bipolar junction transistors and MOSFETs, but yeah, it's less cost effective time. Let's just say, yeah, you could say it's just better. It's just better most of the time. I know I also talked about like bipolar junction transistors, like BJTs. Like you have your base, emitter, collector. This is an NPN transistor. We also have our PNP. Or is it like, I think it's like this. Whatever. You have your collector, emitter, whatever. We talked about that in electrical stuff. We talked about
We should look for a new investment.
the KVL sorts of stuff, like different, like mesh analysis sort of stuff, like maybe how to simplify circuits like that are just like the worst kinds of circuits you could ever imagine. Maybe you could have a constant current DC supply over here or something. We learned how to analyze these sorts of circuits. There's so many things that we learned. I only studied half-wave rectifiers in 10th grade. I mean, yeah, half-wave. Oh my god, 10th grade? Yeah, I loved KVL and all. Kirchhoff's voltage law, Kirchhoff's current law. Okay, 10th grade? What the heck? I haven't even heard of a diode until I was in college. Oh my gosh. This is a pretty nerd. Yeah, you're right. This is pretty nerdy. At this point, I probably should. I'm not even talking about Genshin anymore. I should probably just log off Genshin. Anyway, those were the fun ones. Reshaping them and calculating, those were creative. Yeah. Yeah, these ones are quite fun. I like doing it. Dang, in college. What the heck, lol. Yeah, I only learned what the heck a diode was. Like, I've only learned what a diode was in like 10th grade. Or not 10th grade. I meant back in like college. So yeah, you have your diode. It's the same as like, this is the diode. Same as this. A lot of stuff in engineering. I mean, for me, I'm more mechanical, but I'm on the robotics side, so I tend to kind of think about electronics as well. I mean, I also program Arduino. I've done Arduino and stuff. Gosh. I've been streaming for a long... Wait, how long have I been streaming? 3 hours. Dear goodness gracious. Dear goodness. That sounds so simple yet important. Ability to flow current in one direction. Yeah, it is quite simple. I mean, just imagine. I mean, it is interesting to imagine. Like, it is the simplest. It is also like the simplest transistor. I mean, or the simplest semiconductor or something. You have your N-type and your P-type. N and P-type. I forgot. I think this should have more positive. I was like, why do I have to study this? What's the use even? gosh, I forgot. This is like so weird. Okay. The negatives, you have your depletion zone. Oh gosh. How well do I even remember this? I mean, there's still positives here, but it's just that there's less of them. Like how we'd like to talk about whole. Key type. So let me. I'm like reviewing. I'm just like reviewing stuff that I haven't really looked at in a long time, or like reviewing stuff that I'm trying to recall from the back of my head. So if I put a negative here and a positive on that end, what will happen? What will happen is that the negative electrons will be, the negatives in here will be pushed across the depletion layer. Okay, so then this means that whatever I hooked up right now is like this. So the positive charge made of silicon and germanium. Typically, that's not exact. They're not exactly. Well, yeah. Typically, you have your silicon, and then you have a negative type, and then it depends on what, if it's like an N or P type. So you could have like phosphorus, which has like 5 something. I don't remember the other one. Like I think I need to see the. Periodic. I need to see the periodic table. I forgot stuff. I forgot some stuff. So yeah, there's silicon and germanium. They're pretty common. Then on top of that, we also have some other stuff. Pretty sure phosphorus is something. Is it boron? I think it's boron. Well, whatever the case is. Then we have like, it technically could be any atom with 4 valence electrons. It's just that, yeah, we just use silicon for it. We have silicon, and then phosphorus has like 5 or something, and then boron is 3 valence electrons. I think the phosphorus will be for the negative type because it has an excess. Doesn't current flow from positive to negative though? Oh yeah, it does flow from positive to negative. Or I mean, conventional current flows from positive to negative. It's okay. This is a whole weird thing in history. Okay. I'm gonna exit Genshin just so my computer stops screaming because it's like, yeah. So just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. I'm just gonna exit out of Genshin so my computer can stop screaming at me. All right, and we should be back. Okay, there we go. The whole thing about current flowing from positive to negative is just a convention. It really is just a convention. The reality is the things that are flowing, of course, are the electrons. Got the technical term and already lol. Genshin stream turned nerdy. Yeah. Yeah, we have our positive or negative and stuff. The conventional current. Then we have the actual electron flow. I mean, I typically work with. I tend to think in terms of conventional current myself because, well, I mean, it's just what the world has gotten with. So I always imagine a positive charge flowing through and going to the negative side. That's how I imagined it. Like a positive, rather than like thinking about electrons, I like to think about it in terms of positive charged particles, even though those don't exactly exist. it's Electro. Man, this this is Genshin turns nerdy. I mean, I'll be honest. Maybe I should not show that. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna show that because I feel like I might accidentally show something I'm not supposed to show. But yeah, conventional current. Conventional current is weird, man. If I was to flip the battery, looking back at it, physics is nostalgic. It's nice to see, yeah. So if I put the battery in reverse, the electrons will be attracted, and then the depletion zone will get larger. Okay, yeah, that's expected. I just really like physics in general. I just like it a lot. For me, some of my favorite stuff. Show nuclear codes. Not forgiving Eula and Shunha reruns. Okay, well, I mean, I can show. Let me see, because I don't want to like end up doxing myself. Is the thing. I can. This is a. I guess it's a bit of a. I guess it's a hint at something I'm working on for Genshin. It's something I've. It's a little sneak peek at something, but yeah. Yeah, that was something. I won't tell exactly what it is because it is for a future video, but I just don't really want to, spoil it. What else is there? I mean, there's always the common. What else is there from electrical engineering sort of stuff? Or electrical related stuff? I mean, there's. I didn't understand a thing, but looked cool. Yeah, it's something I'm in the working with. And yeah, something I'm working hard at. Oh, do I? Don't I play? You don't play Honkai Star Rail? No, I do not play Honkai. Personally, I just didn't find interest in it. It seemed. I mean, the weird thing is this. I know I'm pretty sure I will probably like Star Rail. I'm pretty confident I will actually like the game. But I just don't feel like I want to play it, is the thing. Go and hydrate yourself. You've been talking for so long. Okay. Okay, I probably should get some water. Yeah, okay, okay, there you go. I took a sip of water. I just never really got interested in Star Rail. It's something I know. I like the game. I like the game. I know I'm pretty sure I will like the game, but I just don't feel like I want to play it. It's a weird thing with me. I know I will probably like a game, but I just don't play it. it's weird. It's just weird. Some of the stuff I like to do, at least in terms of mechanical engineering related stuff, is like, oh gosh, I ended up. Some of the stuff I like to do in terms of mechanical engineering is like solving like force body diagram, or solving like more engineering mechanics related stuff. Like you have forces, like maybe this is like, I don't know, 10 kilonewtons or something acting on this. Oh, hello, friends. Maybe, I don't know. This is like something I like from engineering mechanics related stuff I like. Then maybe we could have like a tension. This thing can also be in tension at like 5 kilonewtons and stuff. Then if you want, you could also solve for the forces reactions and stuff. This is a fixed support, so we also need to take into account the moment reaction here. So this is whatever this distance is. It's, I don't know. I just like I kind of like it. I like engineering mechanics. To me, it's fun for me. What other stuff from electrical do I even remember? It's, I don't remember. There's a lot to talk about. And I don't even remember. There's like I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff. I should probably update the title of this live stream to also probably include like. I should probably also put this on a different tab. We could talk about mechanical too. I remember all those oh, excuse me. I remember about mechanical. I remember from the mechanical side is those pulleys. Oh yeah. Mechanical. There's pulleys. Well, of course, with your pulley, it's typically. I mean, the stuff I remember from pulleys is like calculating we calculate belt length and stuff. We talk about like the slack side versus. Oh my god, stop. But the mechanical stuff related to pulleys is more related to stuff like the type of belt. Like we have V belts. You have like a V belt here or something, and I know how to draw this. I know how to draw. And well, then you calculate stuff relating to this thing, and then hopefully it's safe for the. I mean, it's hard to say about pulleys. I know you could talk about gear, and in terms of like gears, it's interesting. I think gears are pretty interesting. How you calculate the forces and stuff. Like you have your gears. Goodness gracious, I can draw circles. I cannot draw circles. Here you go. You have your thing, you have your, so maybe. Yeah, those ones, and the rest is thermodynamics. But thermodynamics is wider than when I studied 10th grade, so I guess it's just basics. I mean, I don't really know exactly what you studied in thermo. Thermodynamics, what would you study in basic thermodynamics? Ideal gas law? Yeah, ideal gas law. The different laws of thermodynamics. So we have your PV equals MRT. typically that's what I would imagine is the basic. And fluid dynamics too. Oh, fluid dynamics. Yes. Bernoulli's equation. Oh my gosh, Bernoulli's equation. Oh, just the world, all it is, almost all of fluid mechanics can just be solved, or at least computationally, the stuff we do in class is just this one equation reused many times over and over again and applied to different scenarios. You could have your pump head, you have your static discharge pressure, then you have your velocity head, then you have your elevation head, then you have, what's it called? This is your turbine head. Then they also have they have head losses. Relationship between heat, energy, temperature. Yeah. Oh, you probably also learned the first law of thermodynamics. So Q minus W is equal to the change in your internal energy. You probably have learned. I'm gonna guess you've learned that. Between heat, energy. What else is there? Like you probably have learned that Q is equal to mCp delta T, and the mCat, infamous MCat or Q equals MCat thing. Yeah, the laws, basic law of thermodynamics. Then there's second law of thermodynamics is the change in entropy must be always greater than or equal to 0. And the third one, I honestly don't really know because I never learned it. Entropy and all. Oh my gosh, I still have yet to understand what the heck entropy is. Entropy is like, what is it? It's like heat over. Is it like Q over T or something? Do I even remember this? I don't. Okay, whatever. We also have the what was that called? What was that? I should know this, dear goodness gracious. This is the Carnot cycle, of course. Perfect crystal at 0 Kelvin has 0 entropy. Oh yeah, that I know that statement, but I just don't know the equation for it. I don't know. It's like something log of this times the Boltzmann constant. I don't know. Is it like this? I don't know if it's like, I don't know if this is the correct equation. It's whatever. I don't remember it exactly. There's, you can imagine you have your hot reservoir. This is stuff you learned in 10th grade? My gosh. I don't even know how you learned this in 10th grade. To me, what I learned in 10th grade was basic heat stuff. I don't know anything beyond the first law or thermodynamics. Well, yeah. It is what it is. I'll take another sip of water. I just know the second and third law exist. There's also the 0th law. The 0th law is basically common sense. I don't even know why we have a 0th law, but it's there. If you have two temperatures or you have like two objects at equilibrium, like T1 and T2, where T1 is equal to T2, and if we have another third object here, T3, it's pretty obvious that this should also be equal to T3 if they're at thermal equilibrium. It's the 0th law is like, I don't even know why it exists. It's there. Oh my gosh. Hmm. What am I doing right now? I mean, I guess I just draw like math, physics are pretty advanced here. The reason I hated it so much, I did appreciate the physics, but never the math. It was annoying, and bio and chemistry was just more appealing to me. Zeroth law. Yes, they just called it the zeroth law. Math and physics are advanced here. The reason why I hated it so much. Yeah, it can be quite annoying. It's understandable. There's a lot of formulas to remember, and I mean, I can just imagine there's just so many formulas to remember. There's a lot of charts as well, at least in engineering. There's a lot of charts. I think this is the head loss. Wait, no. Oh gosh, I don't remember this very well, do I? Oh gosh, I don't remember this. Oh well, Darcy. Sorry, Darcy Weisbach equation. I don't remember you too well. There's a lot of charts. You have your Steam tables. I literally have a book which is Steam tables, thermodynamic properties of water, including vapor, liquid, and solid phases. I have a book here with me right now. Obviously, I cannot show the book because it literally says you cannot actually show this book or whatever and stuff. Gosh, lots of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, there's also the Molière. There's a lot of charts and everything. We can understand like the basic Carnot cycle. Talk about the Carnot cycle. It's like so. You have a basic Carnot cycle. It's just you have isothermal heat addition. Then you have isentropic expansion, isothermal. What's it called? Heat rejection, and then isentropic compression. Yeah. So you have your Carnot cycle, and if I'm not mistaken, the thermal efficiency of the Carnot cycle is the hot divided by. I could probably derive this myself. I need to remember how this works. I need to. Oh gosh, I need to remember how this worked. Hot reservoir. Heat added, and we have a turbine here. Turbine. This is your work output. Goodness gracious. Preparing for a university exam while streaming online. I don't have an exam, but I'm just going through all of this myself to see how well I remember it. This is your. And then you have your heat rejection. I legit have exams from 16th, and I am studying physics instead. Well, that's on you, mate. I don't really know what to say about that. I do have a quiz later this week, but it's not on any math or anything. It's like a pump here or something, I don't know. Compression, so enter right here, enter here. And this is the general flow of everything. I'm trying to see if I remember this. Oh gosh. Over here, okay, if I try to label this, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So this would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2 should have, or no, 1 and 4 should have the same temperature. So we can call this TH. This one is draw really well on a computer. Mine is a menace. Well, I mean, I'm using a pen and tablet. TC. We also know that Q is equal to, what is this? Is it S? S delta T. Okay, what was the unit? It was joules per Kelvin. Yeah, okay, so that should be correct. I think. Is that right? Oh gosh, wait. Oh, wait, no, that's not right. That's not right. T delta S, that, I'm smart. T delta S, then delta S is equal to S1 minus S4. It's also equal to S2 minus S3. So during the process from 4 to 1, that this will be, this is our hot temperature. This is our heat added. And our heat rejected is your TC, and it's also equal to delta T. Or delta S, my bad, I can talk. Then for the thermodynamic efficiency, this is equal to output over input, so this should be your work, turbine work, divided by heat added. But if we do like a summation or a balance, equation balance, energy in is you have your QA, excuse me, plus your work from compression is equal to energy out, so plus QR, so T minus WC, this is equal to QA minus QR. I'm deriving something like, because I don't remember it. WT, that's equal to QA. QA is, okay, let me just write it first. QA minus QR divided by QA. If I'm not mistaken, then QA is equal to that. So we have TH times delta S minus TL delta S, divide that by TH delta S, cancel out everything. Thermodynamic efficiency . Is that right? Okay, hold on. Is that right? Yeah, I could have just looked this up. Well, hey, what do you know? I'm correct. Okay, so hot minus. Why did I put L? This should be a C. Hot minus cold. Yeah, okay, I did it correctly. I'm just being a nerd. Well, what am I? I'm in engineer. I'm in engineering. What do I expect? Okay. Dear goodness gracious! Yay! I calculated the thermal efficiency of the Carnot cycle again from scratch because I completely forgot it. Dear goodness gracious! Thermodynamics. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. I should probably end the stream. I'll be honest. I should probably end the stream. It's nice talking to you, Xenon, again. It's been a while. It's nice talking to you, and it's also nice to also get to talk about, like, this stuff. But I feel like I should probably end the stream. Just saying. It's kind of just going on and on and on. And it's gotten so far off topic. I don't even know. I lost the conversation when you started deriving. Yeah. Well, yeah. Probably should end here. You're gonna go to sleep too. All right. See. Okay. It was nice seeing you, Xenon. Maybe we could talk again sometime. Continue our. Have to wake up and study early. Yep. All right. Well, that's really about it for now. So thanks for watching and hope you've enjoyed.